We gotta get this here. Gotta get HLTV open. Maybe I'll raise my desk a bit. There we go. Do something like that. We're good. All right. Boom. Okay. Boom. Let's get both YouTube and. I was watching on my phone, so I don't even have any of this shit open right now. Look. Okay.
At Honda, we've chased down a lot of dreams.
That there.
Each one leading to the next.
This goes.
All the way to our latest. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue.
Events, and then now we can see him really giving an input. Now he seems like it's part of it. It's gelling together.
You saw what happened yesterday, right? We're all pointing fingers at Hooksy for a bad video. Tess comes out and saying it was actually my idea. I take responsibility for that. Things that would never happen in Faze. Things that would never ever happen in Faze is Kerrigan not taking responsibility for the video. It's his team, it's his version, his philosophy. If Neo can help him, great, but it's still his team.
And I'm really cool with that, and I think when you're winning, that's all nice and gloom, but when you're losing, I think this is where his position becomes a little bit complicated, because it's a give and take. If you are a coach that's hands off a little bit and your leader takes charge, when do you feel like you have the authority and the space to step in when that's necessary? And this is where we have to give him a whole lot of praises to be able to walk that line, giving Kerrigan the space that he needs to perform optimally, because God knows he can. I mean,
yo, what's up? What's up, y'all?
For quite a while. Kerrigan's had a decade to perfect his craft as a leader.
All right.
But Neo still
Let's
needs
see
to know
here.
when to strike, if you allow me to use that term. When to say, hey, listen, this is the time out now. This is what we're doing wrong from day to day, from event to event. And this is very impressive that he was able to do that in a team like Faze that has a clear path on how they behave as a team. There's not a whole lot of margin to reinvent. You're not doing feng shui inside the apartment. You're just working with what you're given, and you're trying to improve
feng shui.
it.
So speaking of which, Navi, obviously I think there are some parallels we can draw with this international lineup. And let's say, for example, what Mouse Sports have done. You know, they have
One sec, y'all. Still setting shit up. So right now I'm like fucking with my YouTube. Jesus.
And how to, you know, compete at the highest level. And at this tournament, at least, it seems to be working. I mean, nobody had them making it to the final.
And it's a great point you're making right here.
Canadian's team just try hard. Bro, I was watching. I watched the show match. I watched the show match off stream while I was getting ready. No, dude. Yo, David. This is the shirt from yesterday. This is the shirt. I saved it. It's been saved. Isn't that crazy? This is the shirt. I literally got it out the dryer and I was like, bro, it's gone. The OxyClean fucking worked. Holy shit. OxyClean is literally goated to get it out. That's what I did. I literally left when it happened and immediately threw it in the wash. I can't even believe it came out. I can't even believe it.
Sort of perform.
Okay, I'm literally lost in the sauce. You guys have me so fucking lost. I didn't even do the thing I was going to say I was going to do.
They grew together,
All right.
and that already is a bind that Navi
Finishing getting
absolutely
ready
didn't have.
here.
This was a mishmash, a team that came together that we didn't really understand the hows and how. Who's going to be the superstar?
That's not.
Who's going to be the second voice? And Bit doesn't speak English, and Alexi has never worked with Blade. It's like there was so many.
That's not gonna work.
You would think you're in high school trying to figure out how this team is going to work, and that's why I truly think they deserve.
It's
a
Valorant
ton of
watch
praise
party.
to be able to do something coherent out of pieces that had nothing to do with each other. Absolutely not. Might even not have wanted to play firstly together as it were, and then it still work out anyway.
I think a lot of praise has definitely got to go the way of Alexi B and for Blade, right? Obviously, as the very differing ideologies as how to approach the game. And if either one of these were like, no, I'm not gonna work with this, we would not be seeing this team here on the stage right now. So the fact they're committed to it, the fact that someone like Bit's like, major winner, by the way, the only major winner on that team right now. He's like, I'm just going to make this work here with Navi. I'm going to learn a language I'm not very comfortable speaking. I'm going to somehow manage to somehow still find impact here. I think a lot of praise. I feel they've already achieved more than what any one of us expected, even themselves. But, you know, now, I completely agree with Pimp right now. This
Just fucking save us on
you're
random.
in major damn finals. You go for it. Alexi B has been here 6 years ago. Slay that demon.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna give praises to the coaching staff, let's
There we
just
go.
first laps.
Oh,
Can
that's
you
clean. That is
imagine the
clean.
amount of
I treat
BS
YouTube the
you probably
best.
had to
I
deal
treat
with
YouTube with the
to make this
best
roster work
shit, dude.
together?
Oh,
How many
sure.
different problems and dilemmas must have arisen?
Don't
between
ever
different
tell me I don't
cultures
give you
within the
guys
game,
anything special,
outside the
YouTube.
game, the frustrations.
Don't ever tell me. Not even reading chat.
To go into English mode for half a second. He's playing an anchor position sometimes. I'm sure the first
Can you hire me to do your thumbnails? Dude, I don't got the time for that. What are you gonna pay me? Millions?
weeks he's thinking, what the hell? What am I want to go back to Shuhei. I want to go back to Game of Legion. I swear to God, like there were so many obstacles on the road to greatness where they are now that I truly think this is worth not one praise but truckloads of them.
Here's the crazy thing. When you think about Navi and when you think about the player material they have, we can both agree that Immer coming into the lineup, he's a much worse player now than he was in Game of Legion.
That's fair.
Simple as that.
100%.
Yet they're in a grand final. You look at another player as an example as well. You look at JL. I think he's upholding the same level we saw in Apex, maybe a little bit better.
Higher.
So it's the support player. It's the
There's a world where he
support
ends
player.
up being the major
Bro, he's
MVP.
in the running.
There we go.
He's in the running, 100%.
He's in the running.
Dude,
Wonderful
I got a
confidence,
second one.
inexperienced guys. He's the one stepping up as well. You're looking
be
at
fair, I have a whole
those
case of
players who
them
were supposed
from
to be the
Costco.
star players in your Emma and in your bit, and you would argue
Who am I
both of them
cheering
are
for?
worse off in this new
Faze.
iteration of Navi.
Faze.
Yet the sum of their parts is
Definitely cheering for Faze.
better Counter-Strike. So
Dude, did you see the right before I went live? Did you see the stat they dropped about the trophies between the teams? It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I feel like FaZe have to be heavy favorites right now, just because. I mean, Wonderful's first fucking finals. Oof.
Yeah,
Yes.
like,
It's gonna be a lot of pressure.
rated,
You
super
think he's
spot on.
actually rated right now?
Yeah, he's not.
This place is gonna be so loud.
He's not underrated. He's not super rated.
Mate, if he pops
Y'all
off,
better calm down. I'm just
What was the
making a point.
stat?
That's
Oh,
what
bro,
I'm
I'll,
saying.
I'll show you. One sec.
right, and he absolutely
Watch.
lands it, you know, and seals the
It's probably.
team and
Oh, I just saw it actually.
Right, so the goalpost
So,
is becoming
oh no, that's not
major
it.
in the grand final.
Yes.
tell me
That's a pretty high goal.
Tell me, tell me,
It's a pretty
tell
high
me a
label.
1.30 rating, 1.13
Oh.
rating right there is a superstar at a major. He's had great games.
Here it
he's
is.
had great impact.
Bro, look at FaZe's trophies here.
A 1.30 rating.
23, 17, 6, 15, 8. Look at the finals they've been in. 43 finals. 29. Like, that's outrageous. And then you go to Navi.
Consistently put up a 1.3, 1.4.
Bro, like, this kid is going to have a lot of fucking anxiety today. A lot.
I think the
Like, the amount of anxiety on this team. Like, it's not like they can't do it. Obviously, everyone needs their first trophy at some point. But holy fuck, what a time to have it.
win, it's good enough. And speaking of JL, man, like
It's a hard spot to be in, low key.
at this particular event, he's actually, you know, after he got picked up by Navi after the post a major, he kind
Yeah, Navi literally,
of he has just risen
as a team, probably has less trophies than Kerrigan as a player, right?
I mean, Blade,
What is that, 17, 19?
learned a little bit in
Yeah.
his debut, and he said
Yeah.
has this apparent
Dude.
ability.
That's crazy, actually. That's fucking crazy. Where's the other stat page? There it is.
I've been impressed with the way he's communicated.
That's insane.
Like firing his team up.
Yeah, and
I've been impressed with the way he's carried himself, you know,
Wow.
outside of the game. Like,
And that's risky. That is risky because in esports,
This
you
is
don't
so
want to
ridiculous,
be
bro.
on big
Like, the level of experience on this team is so insane.
Oh, mamma mia.
That's so insane.
And it's coming right there. So for JL to be able to walk the walk after having a bit of smack talk and personality, and I mean, again, I will say, I do think his ace versus G2 was a life-changing round. I think it
Yes.
is a life-changing round. Literally, it's a path.
I know. Bit racked up those trophies hella quick.
So if JL can do that again, man, listen, that's just respect.
all right, guys, we've got about 6 minutes before we're going down to the stage. So let's start setting
Oh, what's up, Tyke? I actually got a tweet that I'm live right now. I forgot.
We know FaZe is the more experienced team, the more tenured team, the one with the most achievements. But Navi are the young upstarts. They were not meant to be here. We've got two great 1.6 legends working as coaches, one certainly more experienced than the other. We've got two fantastically gifted IGLs. Let's just get into it.
you
Well,
want to talk specifics, I think we should continue with the wonderful conversation going up against Brokey. I think both those players in this tournament has been fantastic for the respective teams. My issue with it is Brokey has played well for Faze Clan, but Brokey can have a game off and Faze can still walk away winning this final. Whereas if you're wonderful, you cannot have a game off. You cannot play well in this grand final and expect to walk away with a trophy. So this matchup right here, both players have had a fantastic tournament so far. As I said, for wonderful to have a 1.13 rating, I think arguably he's been better by the eye test. He's had some massive matchups, but my point stands right here. If Wonderful is having a game off today, there's no way Navi is winning. They depend on this young man.
The biggest disparity for me when I look at the 5 players in the side of Faze and Navi is, sure, take away the IGLs, take away Karrigan, take away Alexibi. You have perhaps, arguably, the best players for each respective role in this Faze team. You're looking at Brokey's the op, a potential clutcher. You're looking at Robs, you know, the lurk. You're looking at the star player in the form of Frozen. Looking at the entry, the caveman, that is Rain. It's like on any given day, each of these players could be the best role.
Pandas eat people. Thanks for the tier 1. That actually made me laugh out loud. I looked over and saw that. Do pandas actually eat people?
A superstar with those numbers. What does that make Brokey?
I mean, that's an incredible performance he's having here. I'm not going to debate it at all.
But
there is a definite correlation if you look at the trophies from Faze and Brokey's performance. What we've attacked
I'm
him in
gonna
the
up my
past is
output volume a little bit, so it's the same for me but louder for
superstar-like
you.
performance, because that's
Let
what
me
he's
know
having
if I'm
here.
like hitting a
And
good
having 1, 2,
spot.
3 tournaments
Okay?
where you barely usher his name.
If it's
and
like
you don't
too
even see him
loud
at
or
all.
too
So
quiet.
I think it comes with the territory, but yes, this is absolutely
keep
a
me
superstar
updated.
performance from Brokey.
Usually in like
all
tournaments
cylinders,
like
and
this,
he has
I'm gonna
full
lower it right now. Let's talk because it's fucking a lot. Usually in tournaments like this, the audio changes like from day to day because their audio engineers are constantly tweaking shit. So like there's the audio of the desk, the audio of the game, the audio of the casters, the audio of the fucking packages coming in. There's like so many audio things that they need to balance that it slightly changes.
If the kids can actually deal with that kind of
I'm
situation,
constantly
because Faze already, they're gonna do it dirty. They know how to do it. They
figure
did
it
it to
out.
Vitality.
Yeah,
to
is there
make me
anything that
balance
we're
with
not
them.
seeing about Navi? Because I'm telling you, I've been in these tournaments before where we have a heavy favorite, a home favorite, a crowd favorite, and you've got an upstart team that aren't supposed to win, and they just silence everybody.
The stream went live actually at 9 a.m. So this is like an hour and 45 minutes deep. They already did a show match. They've been like ramping up. I mean, dude, this is just classic CS Major, bro. Like I've been on this desk, literally this exact desk, not here in this, but like the 4-person desk, dressed in a suit, overlooking a huge crowd, just fucking free flow combo for an hour. You know, free flow combo. We're just banting. It's crazy because this doesn't exist in Valorant, but it's such like a genuine like combo with people that are just so immersed in the scene. Like it's 4 people that literally have watched all of the Counter-Strike in the last like 3 months that can speak about the game on an insanely high level and probably reflect back on stuff that you have no idea about. It's pretty sick when they do this. I actually love this desk.
How you play this game.
I'm thinking about your question a lot. You know,
I love being a
I'm
part
having
of
hard
it.
time pointing in any specific element within the game where I feel Navi are the favorites in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a grand final. And
Like they're really, they have the opportunity to
think the way
really
they
flex
default
their
on
knowledge
pretty
about the
much
game.
every single
See?
map is on a top tier level, world class if some may say. I think the way they play on the T side has been the strength so far this tournament, the LXCB calls, the calmness, and the synergy between the players. We have also, you know, a couple of players who haven't stepped into the tournament.
Like there's
just
definitely
yet.
production in their
one may
ears,
argue
guys,
there's some
but
untapped potential within
I can
Emma,
tell
within
you
Bit, who can definitely play better than we've
in
seen so far.
Valorant,
But there's a lot of ifs, you know.
we would
There's no doubt
have-
that Faze are walking into this grand final inside
why
this
is my
arena
icon
as
not
the
loaded?
heavy favorites.
We would have like
But I still
monitors
feel we
here
haven't seen the best from
in
Navi,
front,
and if
which
Bit
have
can
like
come alive, if Emma can come alive,
the
some of
feed of
lurks
the
we've seen in this
production
tournament on the T
shit.
side has been fantastic. It's more so on the CT side.
We would have stuff like get ready to host a throw to this, and we're going to change the topic. And then Richard Lewis would be like, what, like Dash or say like Yinsu for us or like Golden Boy. And they would take this and they'd be like, okay, let's take a look at the player head to head. And we would shift the topic. This is so free flowing in Counter-Strike.
Trophy.
It's
Who
sick.
am I to tell you didn't win the tournament? But there is a reality behind. If there was to be a failure, then there
Oh, yeah,
are
the
going
crowd
to
can
be,
hear them right
well, there
now.
is going
They're
to be a
pumping
moment
out
where
to the
questions
crowd.
are asked.
For me, it was too
For
much
that?
too soon. He should never have been airlifted into a
Yeah,
team like Navi.
Grand Finals are
the
best of
pressure
3.
is immense.
Kinda
You
whack.
can't go from
It's always
getting
been that way in
Legion
CS
off the
meters.
back of a series of life games into one of the biggest esports
Depends.
orgs in the world.
It also depends where we go in the context of where you're going.
Yeah.
There has been players in the history of the game who have made an immediate entrance into the top level.
Am I planning on being on the desk for Americas this year? I declined it, Bubble. I felt very conflicted. It's hard to explain to people that aren't immersed in the careers that I've been immersed in, but the way I would best describe it is when I'm broadcast talent, I feel like my stream is dog shit. I feel like I can't be here enough. I can't be consistent enough, and I'm too tired from like all the travel and moving around to actually be good at streaming. But also, I feel like I need to be a content creator to provide enough income to live. So I need to be a content creator. But then that makes me a worse broadcast talent. So I'm like literally becoming average and shitty in both over time. And I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Like, I don't like that dynamic. And I decided this year that I just really wanted to co-stream all of the games. I want to watch it all. I want to fucking break down it all. I don't want to only talk for like a minute between segments and miss the game and not be able to talk about it. I don't like, while there are tons of aspects of broadcast talent that I fucking love. I love the storytelling and like creating the narratives and teaching and the tech that I get to use for breakdowns and stuff. I love it all. I love the banter bits. I just had to fucking take a break for now.
Let's get the finalists on stage.
This is sick. Oh fuck, Dust 2. That's a sick fucking edit. Oh fuck, they're breathing. Damn, that sound, that audio, it gave me goosebumps.
Royal Arena.
Dude, Banks is
This
so good at this.
is what
bro.
you guys asked for. It is the Copenhagen Major. And this is the grand final. Are you ready?
Banks is so good, bro.
We are completely full. There is no room for any more people to sit in this arena. And we are about to show the world why the Royal Arena, while you guys, the Counter-Strike fans, are the best in the world. Let me hear you! Now, you guys all have mobile phones in your hand or something that'll make some light for sure, yes? Get your mobile phones out. The lights are gonna come down. Put your lights up in the air. And look at that.
I love it when they do this in
It is
stadiums.
absolutely beautiful.
Bro, that's so sick.
Thank you
I love
so
when
much
fucking stadiums do this.
for being here, because Counter-Strike,
My eyes just like
the
glaze
Counter-Strike
over,
Major is a
and I'm in like a
celebration
meditative
of everything
stance.
we love, and it is a celebration of these teams that fight and work.
I like
so hard.
instantly just like relax when I see all this. I don't know why.
The time traveling away from family, from friends, the dedication to a game that they've spent their lives playing.
Oh man, Banks.
And the
you're a real one.
ultimate goal for every player is the major trophy. And both of these teams are fighting for this today. So Royal Arena, let me hear you!
Oh, his voice can fucking deliver that.
Entering the arena first. This is the most consistent.
God, he has such a
team
great
in
voice
Counter-Strike.
and delivery for
They have
this. How he
constantly
like
fought, no matter the
is
lineup
pausing
they
between
have.
words.
They are the PGL major.
No one would talk this way
Antwerp
naturally. Like if someone talked this way
2022
one-on-one to you, you'd be like, bro,
And they're
stop
looking
talking like
for
that. What? Just
another
talk to me like a
one
normal
today.
person.
It's Faze!
Like, bro, he's the GOAT. He's so good at how he's delivering this. Even like the body language right now, like maintaining that good posture, like standing tall. He's good, dude. He's really good at his job. I would be fucking shaking out there.
And their opponent, they have successfully attended 20 out of 20 Counter-Strike majors, including this one. They've been in 6 of the finals. They lifted the trophy back in Stockholm in 2021. But this is the first time they have a chance of doing it with their new international roster. The dream run can continue right here and now. It's Navi!
Oh, man. Navi versus Faze, first CS2 Grand Final. That's so sick, bro. God, this is so sick. Alexi B versus Kerrigan. The old school versus the new school. Oh, the narratives just write themselves. Simple waiting on the bench, dude. Just praying these motherfuckers lose right now.
The teams are now on the stage. Alexi, come on over here. Kerrigan, you as well. Kerrigan, you told me, right? The boot camp before this major was to give you that little extra %. You think you have it
He's
now?
the GOAT, guys. He's the
I
GOAT.
think we have
Right
played some
here.
great
43
Counter-Strike,
finals, 23
and,
trophies.
I think now it's played super great as well.
Unreal
Impressed me.
career. Unfucking real. All of this experience right here. And what are they going against today?
I mean, I
They're
just
going against
know
this.
that This is a dream come true for me.
Alexi B,
Whatever happens in this
definitely
game,
the veteran
I
of
just
this
think it's gonna
team.
push Counter-Strike to a new level.
Bit,
I'm just looking forward
had
to
that
playing
run in that
finals.
Navi team,
That's what
but
it's all
everyone
about.
else,
This crowd has
man.
been amazing. This crowd
It could be like
has
deer
been
in headlights out
But you
there
told
today.
me earlier in the tournament,
It could
the
really
spirit
be like deer
and
in
its
headlights.
vitality, and you said you didn't have that pressure. But now against Navi, you said they can be a tough team to deal with. But do you feel like the favorites now? Do you feel like the pressure is on?
It doesn't matter who is favorite. In a grand final, everything can happen. I've tried that many times in my career. But I know for sure there's pressure. We are Faze Clan. But I've learned pressure is a privilege. And this is a privilege to play in front of all these people here today.
And you have played in front of this people in this arena before, for the Royal Arena. How much would it mean to you to win it now?
Let's talk after the game. And I just know that, like I said, today's a dream come true. Whatever happens, I've been here, I did everything I could. And we have to respect the enemy. They're playing incredibly well. So I just hope for one of the best finals. And normally, when we play finals, it gets very chaotic.
It certainly does. For you, Alexi,
Yeah, just like how he lets the crowd take right there.
when we first spoke, it was a long boot camp for you guys. It was 15 days of boot camp coming into this event. But there has seen a change in this Navi. Is
Kerrigan
this
is
a change
such a
enough for you
fucking
to go all the
professional.
way
He's putting
now?
no pressure on his team. He doesn't want to say anything stupid. He's been here before. He's not going to say he's going to slaughter them, look like an idiot,
the work is finally paying
feel
off,
stupid on map
but we're
2
still
when they
not
lose map
finished.
1. He's
They're
been in
still
all
not
of the
finished,
pitfall
and we will soon
situations.
find out how it goes
So they're
down.
not going to
But on
fucking
that,
say anything
what did
stupid
you
right
say
now.
to your
They're
team?
both so
Because
experienced.
In comparison to Faze, right? This
I
team
feel like in
is
Valorant,
not as experienced
out there
when it
right
comes
now,
to the
like they'd be talking
stage
some
and this
shit,
situation.
and then they would be choking on
We're
map
just so
2.
happy to be here. We're so happy to share the stage with such legends. And we know that we deserve this moment, and we know we worked hard for this moment, and we're just going to own it and show what we're capable of.
And in terms of what you're capable of, you haven't faced this phase with this lineup, right? Does it feel like it's going to get wild? Do you feel like it's going to get chaotic, like Kerrigan said?
It is. I'm hoping for so quality CS. I mean, everybody knows the FaZe clan, and you know, it's just I just think that we've been manifesting this moment for so long. We're gonna show what Navi CS is.
That's what we want to see. We're looking for the best Counter-Strike. Good luck, have fun to both sides. I've sat on many stages. I've been privileged to see this so many times, but this is absolutely beautiful. You guys are amazing. But are you finally ready to see someone lift this trophy? But who is going to win in your eyes? Is it Navi? Faze? Navi? Faze?
Wait, he missed the door? Are you kidding?
And what
You're
about
trolling. You're trolling.
Counter-Strike? The battle is about to begin. Richard, take it away.
Hold up.
Much, James. Indeed, the winner is Counter-Strike Capacity Crowd. All rooting for most of them, it seems. What a final. Anyway, podcast mode over, major mode activated. Let's start breaking this down. Obviously, so much.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Out of those interviews, you're so like, because you're in the zone. I mean, bro, come on now. Come on now. If you come out of that interview staring into the soul of 11,000 people, answering those questions, and you turn around, you don't know where that door is either, bro. Like, you don't know where that door is either.
At the edge over them, maybe an overpass where FaZe have struggled a little bit on, maybe a Mirage, which is a comfort map for Navi.
Listen, I think the interviews were very telling. A few words we've heard. Alexi
It's pretty
said,
funny,
"I would
but
like to see
honestly,
Korean Counter-Strike."
I've been there
It's
where
not
like
gonna
I come
happen,
out
but
of
it's
something
not
like
gonna
that, I'm like,
happen.
whoa,
That's
like
what
I don't even know where I am right now. Like, what's happening? Because you're so focused on like where you are for so long.
He's a scientist, he can do it. That's not what's going to happen. So you talk about maps, give yourself a
You
bit of
forget
breathing
about
room
the
in map.
actual
Give yourself
game that
something
has to be
tactical, maybe
played.
we can slow down the pace. Don't go down in the octagon with FaZe.
Missing the
They're gonna
door.
choke you out.
His mind's not in the game. His mind's not in the game, bro. He's missing the fucking door. This guy didn't get no sleep.
You know, FaZe is the
Yo,
team
he
who also like to
he was way off. The door was way back there. Ain't no way. We just saw him go this way. He was
we
way
have
off.
seen Navi struggle as well on the exact map of Overpass, or do you go into something where you've actually
That's a
found
whiff.
success every time you played it at the major, which is
He
Mirage?
knows.
I agree with you on that, and that's why I feel.
Sure,
I
there
mean, I'm
would've
not
been
in
Vertigo.
prediction, so to speak, but I feel
I see
Navi should
Vertigo,
just go with
I'm
Mirage.
ending the
They played
coaching.
a little bit safe. They have really good protocols.
Wait.
FaZe, though, Nuke. Do they go with Nuke here? Because Navi can play this map, even though, you know, it has been a little shaky yesterday, for example.
Okay.
Is it going to be a safe
Like CB
veto
knows.
is the question. I think FaZe stick with Nuke. I think they play the best Nuke right now in Counter-Strike.
Well, they
Okay.
the tires.
Switch up.
The switcheroo. God damn it, Kerrigan.
Oh my God, you're gonna give Navi Ancient after the map that we've witnessed against G2. I mean, listen, Kerrigan has that moniker of being a little bit of a madman.
You like the
Mirage
soundproof
This is
boost?
insane.
from Navi. And listen, Jacob, I'll extend you the courtesy. I think you're right. There is a question that we need to figure
The
out
boosts
that
are
goes
nice.
beyond just the maps. Is Navi ready to play a grand final?
Yeah.
Do you have what it needs to actually step up the game and resist the chaos? That doesn't really matter.
I mean, the problem with these boosts are like, at this point, actually, they're fucking insane. When I was a player, they were still getting used to them. It's very hard to make a truly soundproof booth. Very hard. Like, it's literally impossible. They would have to be like suspended in the air, I think, from what I've heard. So it helps. It definitely helps block the audio, without a doubt.
Kerrigan, he's done it
But
in
it doesn't
every single
actually
game
block it
so
all.
far in the playoffs, and guess what? It's always worked out.
It's always worked out, you know. I'm just thinking for Kerrigan, what is
What a
the
leader,
reasoning
bro.
behind picking Ancient? He must have seen something yesterday. He must have seen something he liked, you know, or he didn't like on behalf of Navi. I think if you're Kerrigan right now, you're coming in well prepared. You also very much know that there's
Do we know
nothing
side
Navi
starts?
can do to change from yesterday night till this grand final. So you can prepare 100% for Ancient. It's a big risk, but if anything, I have trust in Kerrigan.
And I think historically he's had some of the most incredible calls on Ancient, some of the most incredible maps of Counter-Strike that FaZe Clan has been playing on Ancient. But I will say the mid-rounding is a little bit below what I love to see from FaZe, and that worries me just a tad. Some of the qualities that we like to give them, Kerrigan being able to find gaps in a defense with 50 seconds left, I don't feel like it's had been such the case in Ancient. They can have the good calls, they have the good executes, but I feel like if you're Alexi B, you
FaZe
can
in here for
survive
your
the first
diamond
30 to
coin?
40 seconds. You can force them to slow down the pace. There might be something in it.
Except for this, the white noise overload. I'm pretty sure they still have white noise. They still have white noise pumping in. They still have to do in-ears white noise.
They won it, and they had a massive lead until, you know, G2 almost clawed it back. But they were never really tested. They were never really tested. It was a G2 looking completely disjointed on the T side in particular, where they kept hammering the B bombs and JL was just getting away.
I think we need a
every
laugh
single
real
time.
quick.
So even though Navi said they have been prepping on this map, they have been putting in the work, I don't think they were really tested yesterday. And maybe that is what Kerrigan is counting on.
If anything, I think it's also a sign of respect from Kerrigan and FaZe Clan towards Navi. We saw Navi beat Spirit on Nuke, and they did it in a fashion that was super impressive. Overtime game. Granted that JL had a fantastic showing, but he said throughout the entire matchup. Maybe Kerrigan was looking at that game thinking, listen, LXB, listen, Navi, that was quality Counter-Strike. I would rather not play Nuke against you. I would rather not go into the T side on a map that, yes, we've been playing well. Yes, we did well against Vitality yesterday. So if anything, it could be a sign of respect for FaZe Clan, admitting that, listen, Navi, they can play Nuke. Let's try to go to Ancient. Yesterday against G2 was a little bit shaky.
But that's our criticism. That's our criticism of G2 yesterday. We why didn't you pick Inferno? Inferno is your best map. You should have 100% picked it. And it said, yeah, we don't want to play, you know, in a map that they're also kind of good on. That's the same criticism we gave to Hooksy, and I think we should give that a
Unpopular opinion, BO3 better than BO5. I think in like max round 15, when the series were way longer, I think I agreed. I definitely made that argument in the past, so it would be hard to say I don't agree. But I think these days, I'm switching back to best of 5. I feel like now we have enough competition in the scene where like the finals deliver in best of 5s more often than not. Whereas back then it was like, man, if we go best of 5, like one of the teams is not going to be able to play a map. It's going to feel like dog shit.
Best storytellers from across
I don't really see that
all
anymore.
of esports, and like teams and players, they too dream of one day getting to a major because it puts you on a very short list of elite level names, the true greats in your field. I am so honored to say today we add 2 new names to that list. Everybody show some love for Harry and Hugo.
Thank you, Richard. It is an honor and a privilege to bring you this first major final in Counter-Strike 2. Kerrigan, maybe the king of Copenhagen, FaZe, the nobleman of this royal arena, but now a new challenger, a former foe, flying the flag.
Yo,
Navi
Harry and
Hugo
got the finals?
Yeah, Antwerp was a long
Let's
time ago,
fucking
but that's
go.
where FaZe made their fortune.
There's only
60,000 people in the arena tonight. So let me hear you!
I've got a boner right now. I don't know if that's PG, dude. Let's go. They're going to own this.
Some of Counter-Strike's
They're going to
brightest
own.
minds in the server tonight for this best of 3 grand final. Kerrigan v Alexi, FaZe v Navi, and Ancient is where
I saved
this
that clip.
begins.
That clip is
Dare I
just
say
golden.
Inferno
I will
is where
never
it
delete
ends.
that
We have a
clip.
beautiful map
I
pool
will
for this
never
series.
delete that clip. That guy will live on my hard drive for the rest of my
You're
life.
treated to
Congratulations.
2 of the best tactical masterminds going head to head.
Probably doesn't
This
remember
is
what he
exactly
said.
what we wanted out of
So
a
fucking
grand
wasted.
final, the first grand final in Counter-Strike 2.
To think
Like
that FaZe came straight through with the Ancient pick. Navi, they showed us.
All right, here's the
great
experience
on
boy
this
on
map last
Navi.
night. Now
Needs to come up
FaZe have to
big.
face it head on.
Taking
Bits
very
of
aggro
Daily
fights
Mail
early.
for the first
Holy.
engagement.
In the right place with the dual Berettas has been.
Oh, fuck.
Getting out of there, and Navi unperturbed. They're going to
Dude,
bring
he
a
is
second
lucky to
player
get out of
over.
there. That was risky as
Easy
fuck.
does it from FaZe Clan in the pistol. Nothing crazy and explosive out of them just yet. But they are slowly but surely taking this main space
good
away.
moves. That smoke, first I can peek over
get
it.
Involved. It's Kerrigan. Fan favorite dead first.
Yeah, but it
It's all
does
good.
allow a player
Kerrigan's
to
playing
slip into
close, so
donut.
he's
FaZe
got
have
smokes
real
right now.
estate in this round, and Navi haven't full rotated off that B site just yet. They don't know. They can't be certain. Alexi probes middle, desperate for information. It steps right in, he is, and he attacks.
Wow, he really punished the noise, the jump spot. Now they know they're 2-2'd.
Right
he knows they're 2-2'd.
I want to keep an eye on this. Ima's kind of
He's trying to pull this guy towards him. Damn, clean play in the mid round.
And so Faze Clan
Very
looking
good
for the
play in the
recovery. They
mid-round.
go a man down to open up
Holy
this
fuck,
pistol.
what he did.
But they find their gaps, they find their timings. And Navi just have to sit back in this 2v4. They've got to come to terms with it. It might have started strong, but it's Faze Clan picking up the pistol.
Slow and steady does win the race for Rain, and what a double entry for him, getting behind enemy lines. The MVP of Antwerp, Faze's major trophy. And all while he was in fear of being cut from this very roster.
Yo, I'm actually so excited Harry and Hugo get this major right now.
Rain
This is
walks
insane.
so Faze can
they
run,
deserve
and
this.
Navi just
They've
try
been
and save
grinding
their
for so
guns.
many years, dude. They fucking put their heart and soul in this game.
Very well recovered, very well recovered. And I mean, if that's a sign of things to come out of Raid, you're excited of just how far this can go for Faze.
I didn't think they would get it.
Player, all that
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it would be like Sponge
since
and
its
Machine
inception.
or Launders and Scrawny, like 100%. 100%
The
I thought it would be
architect,
them.
he's built it from the ground up.
But these two deserve it.
And a gut punch for Ema.
And I'm bringing this up because I know how much it
this
means for
guy.
broadcast
No one
talent, by
expected
the way,
that.
chat.
Not with the form he came through into this Navi team. But yesterday against
Early deep
G2,
smoke
he
mid
performed
from
when it mattered
Spawn,
most.
both sides.
And we're going to keep our
It's
eyes on him
respected
today
over
as well
here.
in this final.
So mid
And
control
see if he can bring that
given
near
to
MVP level performance he
CT,
showed
but also
us in
not known
Paris.
yet. So you can see like they're gonna molly
We
that
know
all
it's
this
there. He's
shit.
just got to dig deep.
Good timing on this split.
Faze just trying to keep this
Being
clean.
frozen.
Mac 10s and
Kerrigan
methodical into the cave.
just whittling everything
Navi
down.
having
little by
stacked
little.
so many bodies over towards that other side of the map. I mean, Faze have got them
Hold
right
for
where they
push
want them in
here.
this round. There's not
So
much
they
to get
have
excited
control of
about here
mid.
for
They have
Navi.
control of cave. They're getting control of
Faze, this is
long.
very measured.
Yeah. Their
And
hearts are
volley
racing
outside.
as much as everyone else, Harry.
So there's not really many places
I
you
mean,
can beat
they've seen
right
what
now.
Navi can do on these pistols.
Like what? You're
They've
gonna
seen what JL
you'd have to be
can
like
bring to the
flooding
table there.
in on a flash, and it's just not that sick if you have
Fear
good
of the force
spacing.
is always a factor, but they've heard a USP towards
They
this
know
B-bomb
that they
site,
don't
so
want to get these
they
close
shouldn't be
range
too
fights coming out
concerned.
here in like
Sooner
2,
the better
3
before these
people.
rotates
So they
come in.
reposition
And
to
Carragher
go
at the
to
helm.
approach the site from long. Wow, this is
Just going to
methodical.
brute force his way into the empty site.
They don't know it yet, but they've already stuck the landing on this conversion. So that plant comes in right now.
Does the
There
stream
is
look like
one
shit?
man in the site with them in the form of Alexi, and he isn't being accounted for.
I
but
could watch on
surely
YouTube, but
he
it's
can't
always
make this
delayed.
weird. One kill off of the USP. Is there anything
I don't
else
really wanna watch
from
that.
Alexi B in this round?
They got him boxed in. If Navi can play this late enough, they can force Faze to die with a bomb. We know how large that radius is on this site, on this map. And so
Why are we
Navi
so
go
tall?
into the final
What do you
few
mean? I'm
seconds
only
to
like
keep Faze on their
6'4"?
toes.
I
Brokey
think is what I last
loses his
checked.
face.
Could be
This one's
6'5"
getting
these days.
expensive.
There's that JL Deagle and Ema moving in alongside him. Frozen is trapped right now. Frozen might need a helping hand. And so
46
this
inch
round,
vertical.
it's not a win for
Close.
Navi, but it's damn close. A Pyrrhic victory for Faze as they lose nearly everyone in that anti-eco round. A round that was supposed to be crisp and clean ends up being anything but.
Yeah, Alexi keeps his troops tight, and that was a lot of rifles for Faze, so it's not going to be too good of a feeling after that. Navi have them right
Sure.
for a reset, right to break their money in round number 3. The buy comes through. Navi's aggressive B ramp moves are something Faze need to
Not a
keep
sick
an eye
buy,
on the
though.
CT side.
2 from Moss.
As Ades said, plenty of data, recent
Again, early
data,
smoke pot on
plays that
mid,
can't be changed
paired with
since
the
that
molly.
semi-final. Faze want to
Deep
set the pace,
smoke.
though, into the A site.
Double mollies.
All right, it's been pretty
You
slow
can see
and
the
measured
triple
up
mollies
until now,
coming
but
across.
Faze
The control,
trying
but
to
it's an
deal an
A
early
pop,
knockout
super
blow here,
early A
running
pop.
straight through main. Navi have got the rotates. They're bringing
good
everyone
mollies.
over, but will that be enough to stop the pace?
Oh,
of
that's a
Faze?
big kill.
Carrigan
That was a
gets
really
first.
big kill.
Ema and Wonderful
God
put on
damn.
a show. JL on that rotate in, and Rops
Hell
is
yeah.
cut down.
Great play by Wonderful.
Navi are messing around.
Damn.
Those guns come out, and immediately
Bro, that was a really big kill by Wonderful.
full burn of Navi.
A confident call to arms for Navi. You see those instant smokes, you don't know whether to doubt them or not. Is that a commitment off the execute? Do we really want to drag every single player over? It's the mind games that will
That is,
keep
so
our
that's a
eyes on
Faze
in
smoke.
this matchup.
Dude, this is a
Really
Faze
see
smoke that they
this.
bank
Alexi
off of the
calls
wall
right.
to just
Now Faze
increase
just
variance
inside
with this
the
buy.
site.
Like, they're just trying to cut distance. Holy fuck. That's actually a super scary strat. That's a super scary strat. And if Wonderful doesn't get that kill, the round over. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude.
But he gets out with the first, and that is what really matters to FaZe right now in this low buy round. They open up on the Tech 9 once again.
Wait, how did they find that?
Battered out of it. Complains to the manager on that one. Alexi with the backstab.
3v3.
3v3 now. Silence across over towards this A site. Alexi still pressuring through middle.
This is a dangerous reset.
They
They can lose the
two
bomb on this
pin
mid-fight right now. Alexi has no idea, but the deagle is coming through. Broky lines up.
No way.
The shot. He
Nico
can't
moment.
reset. The help
They got
comes
it anyway.
through. Frozen saves the day.
Good
and he
jump
might
spot.
go for a little bit more.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, fucking Sid, Brokey.
Rob's left up in this
Oh
one.
my god, he just one-tapped him.
But we've seen many a clutch out of
Dude,
this guy.
JL is literally the fucking GOAT.
There's no way you're ready for it.
I am sorry, sir. I was not familiar with your game. This guy's sick.
And so JL showing up
Bro.
in full force. Beautiful taps.
JL is the
What a
GOAT.
shot.
JL is the fucking GOAT.
Where did this guy come from? We saw him in the playoffs of the
Holy
major.
shit.
We saw him with Apex making
This
a bit
guy's
of a
had
run
huge
forward
rounds
to
for this
the
team when I watched
champs.
them.
But he was not putting up
He gets his
rounds,
kill.
not
Oh,
matches
fuck.
like he has been here in the Navi jersey, playing
Just
up to the
shit
level,
on
playing up
Brokey.
to the stakes and the pressure. His rating exceeding that of ever before. No time like the present for JL to step up. And if you remember in that G2
Ooh,
game,
I
it
do need
propelled
those
Navi
live stats.
forward
That's a
on
good
a
shout.
7-round
I did that
streak. One
yesterday.
AC
I always
found
forget
so
in CS
early
you
on
get
the
the
CT side.
APIs, so you can get these
Can
stats,
that
bro.
explosive beginning for the Lithuanian do the same here? It certainly has to the money. FaZe have nothing to show for it.
I wish I could get like a pop-out stat page, bro.
A very well recovered round.
We make our
considering how it starts. As
we make
well.
our mini
Frozen
map
getting
literally
ball
just the
rolling out
stats.
through
We're
mid.
just
Those are
stat
very hard
Stanleys.
rounds to put away
I'm just kidding,
versus
I would never
FaZe
be.
Clan.
But it'd be funny as fuck.
But
We
we
just
could
put the
just,
stats like right
just
here and
gloss
just
here
only
on the
criticize
FaZe
based on
side of
stats.
things. You're not too worried. Wonderful is posted. Right
All
place for
right,
this
let's see
AWP.
who-
This is kind of a nice call for FaZe because it feels like a bomb plant is guaranteed. Unless Wonderful risks it all and re-swings with a USP, which he has been known to do.
How to see the
FaZe should be able to
stats?
get a bomb plant here, certainly. And that's
Right here, I'll
overall a
link
win in
it
this
for
round.
both YouTube and
The info
Twitch.
spotted on mid now. Wonderful knows what's up, but can he put a stop to it?
Awkward miss. That's going to let the Glocks in. Ema will take up
Alright.
position in
They're
the CT.
in, but
Right now, that
they
bomb
don't
is
have
trapped out behind
anything to get the
box.
next layer.
It moves through with Ema backing him up, and so it's well contained.
Alright.
Plant denied. The one thing FaZe wanted to get out of this round will elude them.
Bit of an error for Brokey to cross all the way behind Big. If he took the close routing, he could have got back to the site. And with Karrigan and Donut, that's a perfect round to make yourself some money. Money he would love for that AWP. You want to talk Brokey, he has been an absolute monster.
Here are the
in this
early
major.
stats.
Highest rated player for FaZe, slipping under the radar.
Opening duels on Kerrigan. That's,
So many
this
players, so many
is a
question
big
marks
stat
on
to
the
look at right
MVP
now.
of
0 for
this
3 in
tournament.
opening duels.
And not
He's
just
taking
the
a
winner of
lot
this
as the
final
IGL. It's
match.
not really working out
But
very
who's he
well.
going to be? No op for now. Brokey has to sit on the sidelines.
Usually it's okay though with FaZe because the trades are really fucking good,
Frozen's gonna
even if
try and stake
Kerrigan
his claim
guys
to
like
mid
that.
again.
Ooh,
So
early
do it
damage
with the
on
Tech
Arena
9,
is
so
nice.
he's working that early.
Good smoke
Wonderful
right there,
here with
coming
the
out
ult.
out
He's got
long.
support as well. In the meantime,
Oh.
look at this from Karrigan creeping.
Oh.
through
Good
the top of the
fucking
V-round.
kill. We said 0 and
He
3 open
couldn't do
duels.
that
There's that
yesterday.
first.
Somehow Karrigan can.
He knows. He knows.
He's even got the read.
All
here.
right,
Pushing
second
up
player
through the short
definitely
side.
has to be in
Oh
cave,
my
guys.
God,
I'm gonna go for the
Karrigan is making
rotator.
a play.
I'm gonna get the
Eva's
rotator.
got no
All right,
idea.
still one cave, guys. Still one cave.
The captain carries
Still
the
one
torch,
cave.
and the
Careful.
rest
Still
of
one
FaZe
more.
clan follow
One more
him.
B. 2A. 1B.
This B site is now so
Careful.
tantalizing. They've
They know
spotted
one
that
here.
AWP over
Look.
in Donut. The one man they don't know
Oh,
about
bro.
yet is Alexi.
Oh my god, I got goosebumps. Oh, I love how CS
feel it
players
in
no
their
rotations. Oh, god, dude. Just leaving him there for dessert, bro. It's just leaving him there. He knows. They know he's in
They
here.
don't clear this. He can make a slippery play.
No,
but
he
FaZe
can't,
more than
dude.
aware of
They
this possibility.
definitely
The one part of the
know.
map They haven't cleared.
They know for
Alexi doesn't
sure.
bite.
They're.
He
Oh,
doesn't
I
budge.
love this game. Oh,
They wanted him
bro,
to
I
shoot
love
off the
seeing it.
flashbang.
Oh,
Will
you're
clear it,
fucked,
and well
brother.
checked there. Alexi now knowing about And so getting out is not a certainty for Alexi B. He is pinned in, boxed in,
Oh, bro. You are fucked, sir.
Because Alexi eventually has to make a move.
No Skydog, no Sky Flash, no Recon, no drone. Just knowledge of fucking rotations right there.
Oh! 3. Alexi finds a way. The slippery fin saves his AK, but Faze saved his game. It's all for the man on your screen. Amazing double entry, pushing through 2 smokes in that round. And catching Navi by surprise.
God, that was so smart by Kerrigan. I guarantee that was an anti-shot too. He knew he could walk through that smoke, get the one-on-one on JL at B. We saw it a lot yesterday. Risky to go into the hot hand, but fucking hell. Big kill.
He makes his play in that round there.
Good flash to peek that.
Right
wow,
like that. The pressure now on Navi's shoulders.
Flashes to go up mid on attack. B-side, for those of you that don't play child game.
Once more trying to dance with these 2 players in middle. And he finds a good timing here, slipping across right as Bit is up and moved away.
Is Alexi going to go for this fight? He's going to fight this.
I mean,
they've been mollying this out. He's got to catch timing. So he's playing up. Ooh, they're going to push this mid-round.
The caveman.
Any Yuto coming in for him? He nades to draw attention. That caused the push. Good awareness. Again, another first blood going the way of Kerrigan. Into JL again, though. Wow.
Right beside him.
Kerrigan's doing great though about these rounds. 4-4, favors T side.
Do they want to challenge here
You can see right now, lack of info here. Oh wow, that's big.
They will hold back Faze Clan over at Cave. Frozen's going to throw his hat into the ring.
Still doable. Look at Robs. Robs could win this round.
But he can't find the second man.
I think he need to live.
And that leaves it all on Robs. Smart player, listening for the info, listening for the footsteps. He goes hunting for Ema back in the spawn. That's the first on his way to the clutch.
He knows where they are now.
More to do for Robson. Not a lot of time to get it done in 20 seconds. He might need both kills here. Smoking his way, but he plays through. That went wonderful. Stops Robson in his tracks.
Good smoke.
Fantastic double cave setup there. We're already seeing a lot of fights going on in this side of the map, and Alexi plays it to perfection with Bit, trading off of him.
Oh,
you could feel Rob's cooking, but a smoke down at 30 seconds.
I forgot about Shadow Advantage, actually. That's crazy that I forgot about the Shadow Advantage. Where is it big on this map? Where is it big? Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Ancient and Anubis. So, like, I can understand the rotation, I can understand all the shit, but, like, that is something I want to be able to pick out. Cave and Donut is where it's big. Cave and A main and Donut probably. Okay. So not so much around like Long B, not so much like B site, but in these like covered areas like this, like these shadows, I guess, are fucking. I don't see any though, like on these peaks. Fuck. Settings.
And really, there's been 2 standout players throughout this, and that's wonderful. And JL, Ema has had a recovery since he's gotten onto these playoff stages. Right now, the most interesting one to me is Bit leading the way at 8-3.
Yeah.
The last man standing of that old Navi squad.
They saw Faze in a final.
And he's got something to prove today.
Alexi is fearless on this cave side. We often see players go through this smoke with a bit of mid-pressure.
It's definitely a
Faze
player.
stoic indeed, holding back.
Navi playing super far back.
For an entry
Only
now.
player that can die here is Alexi.
He's gonna get
It's
out of there, and
spotted.
at just the right time as well.
He's staying advanced.
Couldn't have been better.
He's trying to get this info. IGL brain right now.
Still floating around, wants to try and end
Scary,
this over.
very scary here. Trade is not there. Oh my god, he got both.
And so that AK is lost. And with it, the round, it all comes crumbling around FaZe Clan as Navi go flawlessly into the lead here.
This is such a confident
They're
game
carrying
from Navi
so
right now,
much
despite
money
the
through.
things that FaZe have thrown at them, right? That instant A-rush in the first gun round. Kerrigan just going through smokes on entries.
Oh fuck, prediction.
And
Oh my
boxing
god.
Alexi in.
I'm
Navi
so
looks
sorry.
So unperturbed
I will start a
by the
prediction right
rounds they've
now.
lost and just keep stacking them up. Flawless. That's going to go a long way on this CT economy.
The odds will
FaZe
definitely
may have
be
bitten off
skewed a
more than
little
they can
bit.
chew with his
but all
cheeky
good.
map pick.
You guys got 10 or 5 minutes. I'll do 5 minutes.
Remains to be seen. A rebuy now. Got to bring your best move for the table. That's a nice grenade.
Predictions.
Yuma gets bruised early. Solo mid, supporting util from Bit, who will go back to reinforce. But right now, this B site's needed little assistance.
I think all the
Alexi's
mods are
lights
super
out.
Valo pilled, so maybe we don't have mods doing predictions. I'll just have to do them. All good, all good.
Faze want middle, and with that, they've got to respect these smokes. Yuma might find himself in the firing line here. Drops in that second
Feels a
smoke in
potential
mid eventually.
push. Lets his
Faze are going to look to
teammate
come
push
through
mid
this.
with that.
How long does Yuma hang around for?
Support from Alexi here, potentially.
They're looking to come through right now. So
That's a really
One
good
kill
play.
from the man. Brokey caught in the crossfire. Carrigan closing in, but
What
won't
a
get past
setup,
the double
man.
donut setup.
God damn, that was a good setup.
Hats off to Bit as he recovers this round.
Wow.
And FaZe Clan, it grinds to a really awkward halt here.
I'm a little scared for fucking Faze right now.
All the spot's perfect. Rob's baited the other way. And this is a done deal, surely. Navi.
Are you guys scared for Faze?
Absolutely rolling over FaZe with another clean round.
That was a crazy good setup. So here's what happened right there.
What this Navi team would look like if
What is happening,
all of
bro?
these players
Why?
at their peaks. It feels like we might get that today.
So
Some fantastic headshots. JL has done the same. And Alexi, an in-game leader who has been known to hold his own.
So you could see as this smoke comes in on Alexi, he realizes like, oh, this is probably a mid play. They're trying to single out mid right now. So he immediately pulls out his smoke, smokes that off. Imma gets down mid, and this aggressive line, he can't die from cat. Alexi has his cat. So he can take this fight and just jump around the corner. It's like free damage. That is such a good setup. And then the rotate can come into donut. Like, that was very well
JL and Yuma
organized.
trying to contain this. FaZe move in. They think on a name.
Oh, no.
Starting to get out of control. Alexi wrestling with the AK. Support from Wonderful. Alexi
One-on-one.
can't deal with the last man.
Oh, he got out.
Misses
He
the
got out.
backstab. Brokey's now got time. Brokey's now got a chance.
Dude, Brokey, this is a
Long way
big
to
one.
go
I
for the
honestly
Bot
think FaZe need
But
this to
don't
kind of come back in this game a little
underestimate
bit here.
Brokey in these clutches.
He's so
Otherwise,
decisive.
we're
He's going to go
looking like
straight
9-3.
for it, fearless, knowing he's got that great timing and that Wonderful is a long way away. The question is, where does he go in the post plant? Brokey clearing out positions and putting it together. Piecing this flank from Wonderful. There's
good
only one
push.
place he can be, says Brokey.
Oh, I do know
No
the
health
shadow is in
advantage.
this area
The
behind
info,
him.
the
I played this
position,
map like 1 or 2
the
times. I'm like,
risky
holy
post plant,
fuck.
does it pay off?
Some guy peeked me back here, and I was like, bro, that was the
This is
worst
their
peek ever.
best
I will
chance
never
yet.
do that
Brokey
peek.
playing with his food.
Oh, big clutch. Huge clutch. Huge clutch.
He's all about.
That's fucking huge.
That's the phase we were here for. That's a phase you paid to see. The clutch factor, the X factor, the star power. Brokey saves it. That was
Brokey's
Tech
had a
9s on a
really
B
good
rush.
event.
Navi melted them.
At least the games I've watched. People say
But a
he's
clutch
streaky,
comes
but
through.
when I watch this guy, he
And
fucking
FaZe are back
delivers.
to their winning ways. Okay, more decisive B control now. Rain wants to tackle with this cave. Comes at a cost. That cost is health, but he gains
He's
control
gonna go
in
through.
exchange.
Okay.
Brokey's delivered them the lifeline, but
Risky
now FaZe have got to
play.
capitalize on it. It can't just be the one and
You
done.
can
This
see
is
no
their
one on
chance
his
to
team is
break
in
through and
mid,
tie up the
so
half
like
right
it
here,
is
right
very
now.
risky for him to walk through that. Like
Carrigan
that.
waits.
Here it is.
There
A
we
little
go.
while to find his footing here and get on the board for Carrigan.
Big
That kill
punish.
tees up FaZe nicely.
Really
An early
big punish.
5v4. JL core push.
And I think if I'm Kerrigan and I've done my research and I get this kill on JL, I know there's one here and probably one more here. Holy fuck, this kid. Okay, 3v3. I'm saying right now there's 1A, 2B.
FaZe are so good at resetting in these moments. They won't give you any more. They won't chase for
I don't know
another
if this
kill.
needs-
They
this
will
gets
go cold.
activated
They
yet.
will
I
go
think
quiet.
They need to activate Kerrigan in this role, which is weird, and then they go A. Yeah, here we go. Now they can go A. Holy fuck, that was such a big kill, dude. And now Rain is going to lurk out probably. Here he is. Bro, watching Counter-Strike players play rotates is so sick. So now he knows one mid. So he's like, okay, one could be there. Careful. No, no, no! Kerrigan didn't read that. They didn't read this right. Oh, no. They read that rotation wrong.
Navi collect themselves. They dust off from that rough start they're gifted
they're
there.
in trouble.
And they deny Faze that even scoreline on the half.
Yeah, despite those explosive entries as well.
Navi is catching them off guard right now, I
to
think.
ruin JL's day, but it doesn't matter. He's
What
got his
a
team to
second
rely
shot,
on.
man.
Bit active mid-round. And Ema does not look scared on this stage. He's here to rewrite his story today.
What is he at right now? 9? Oh, man. I feel like he's had a lot of impact
a
for those
star
9.
with an asterisk on him. And finally, in the final round of this T-side, Brokey funded for an AWP.
Know that JL likes playing back here. But he doesn't really give this fight. He banks the smoke off the wall. He'll just jiggle this. He'll bank it off the wall. He has like a lineup.
Long. He's got this line, looking for that first
Great shot, dude.
Nails it. Tech9 to run down JL. And a quick dig from Robs. The pistols.
That was clean how they did that.
Oh! Looking to make amends here. Ema burning alive, and it's just wonderful. Left against it all. Needs the smoke open, but that shot sails past and Faze with one AWP and a collection of pistols.
I don't like how the minimap like expands and
blow for blow
it's like AI isn't good enough to do this. I'm sorry.
Wonderful is just praying that anything connects, that he can get something to give him an edge. Brokey wants the knife. Brokey's getting ballsy.
He saw his
wonderful
fucking
flash
barrel.
as he moves up. If he pulls this knife, Brokey will fall, but Frozen trades and Faze pull up with just that AWP and the pistols. And they get something to latch onto heading into this second half.
Just enough. 5 rounds.
Can't believe
Not
you lost
celebrating
because
if you're Faze, but you're well and truly in the game.
Is that why he didn't throw a flash? Are you certain? I saw that. I know exactly what you're talking about. XCB huge fucking half, man. 113 damage around, 3-0 opening duels. It's an in-game leader. Holy shit. Kerrigan really stepped it up. But man, Rops. Someone in chat said it. Dude. They're really fucking holding Rops down right now.
And I think it's Alexi leading as well with the kills. 13 and 6 on the finish captain. Certainly not cold here. His job's going to get a little bit harder leading this T side now against a very mobile, very active Faze, making a gamble in this pistol. They roll wrong.
Rain with the dual Berettas, it's all him. Navi move on in, they flood over the site. Carrigan will get here in time, but he's one man against the world right now. And run down.
That smoke is
off from spawn. Who from Faze is going to make the first move here? It might have to be Rain.
Oh man, he's gonna live. Huh? No, he didn't live. Oh no, he could have. I think he could have gotten away right there. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, I like how Rain's holding this.
Great control.
Yeah.
He's been spotted, dinked by the Glock. 2 in from ramp. Faze is slowly but surely moving in, but not for long as Navi swiftly deal with this retake before it even begins.
This is Faze's map pick, yo.
Denied at the door. No ID, no entry. And Navi shut Faze out of that B-bomb site. The gamble goes wrong, and this round gets worse.
Yo, what's good, Jordan?
What are we witnessing?
This is getting real stressful for Faze. This is getting real stressful for Carrigan. They've played blinders throughout the playoff stage so far. But he still is yet to lift a trophy here in the Royal Arena.
It's his third final in this very building. His 4th time on the stage.
Trying to watch? I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Enough.
I'm trying to learn the map.
Question for Carrigan on home soil.
Oh, the flashes over mid were fire, dude. Those were bits flashes from over here.
Faze dissipating in front of our eyes.
Smoke slightly deep in mid. You see, it's like not that one that
they will have to dig deeper.
Everyone in Reddit would probably throw. That's really deep. It actually clouds out further, so that way it's easier to get control. I've noticed this a lot. And what's ironic is the first time I played this game in a custom, everyone was like throwing the top mid smoke like super deep, like clean, right? And I was like, in theory that sounds good. But I feel like in practice, that's not how
Ema
I
is
should
very
throw this
wounded.
smoke in pro
Very
play
hurt.
or like
so
in
that kill is given over
competition.
for free. Oh, hang on a second.
Just based on the timings of
Karrigan might
everything
be
and
onto
how the
something
structure of the
here.
map.
He's just caught
Ooh.
with Alexi going into the cave, but he can't best him in the head-to-head. And so that flank from the captain is nullified. Flank from the captain is knocked out of the round. Navi with a bomb plant. And everything to play for here. FaZe can't justify going for this. And
So,
Brokey and Rain
Blissful,
have got
it's
to
like,
save it. Look at what they're saving. Nova, MP9.
I mean, in Counter-Strike, it's weird. Like, the circuit, Bro thinks he's part of the game still. In Counter-Strike, they consider, like, Cologne and Katowice majors because just the prestige of it, right? Like, they'll always have immense prestige. They'll always fill out arenas. They'll always draw in, like, really good competition. And those finals could, like IM Sydney even, those finals could be best of 5 because they're not Valve run events. But Valve themselves don't want the best of 5 event in the finals. Like, they don't want it. They want the major to feel like matchmaking, to feel like Premier. At least that's how they used to, that was their old mindset. And honestly, it feels like they're sticking to it. So I'm going to say they still operate by that mindset.
Pulling in these low buy rounds. He likes to help with the CT sides. He is that kind of...
Like, the reason why they don't want coaches constantly talking to the players, like, in their ear isn't for, like, cheating purposes or anything like that. It's because if you're playing Premier or matchmaking in Counter-Strike, you don't have a fucking 6-player coach talking in your ear. And someone watching understands that, and they want the person watching to feel like the people on the stage are doing the things that they do, you know? So, like, that's why probably they don't do best of 5. It's just a Valve thing.
Navi do not take their spawns.
It's like, when would a casual player ever play a best
they
of
go
5?
for a full AXX. It is empty
But
with FaZe starting middle. They know they have the space.
Me going
They
against the
hear
green
those
would be
nades,
like, well,
and
wouldn't you want to
Navi
showcase
with a
all the
red carpet
maps?
rolled out, look
Like,
to lock in 10
you want your
rounds.
fans to see all the maps. It's not about, like,
the FaZe can do or say about this.
them feeling like they could play the finals. It's about them seeing what pros look like on all the maps at the highest level. That's my counter argument.
There's no way Brokey can save the day with a Nova. And so FaZe have a very tricky task rolled out ahead of them. The moment these rifles come out in the next round, they've got to find success and then keep finding it. And that's been the struggle for FaZe, chaining together.
Like, I would argue Valve over the years have really struggled to have the community accept change, especially to, like, the map pool. And even so, like, what we're watching now, like Ancient, Anubis, like the map pool currently without Dust 2, without Train, like, the CS2 did not enjoy this, and it took a while to rip the Band-Aid off with this. So I think, like, a best of 5 would be a great way to just show the community, like, how to play these maps. And thus, I feel like it should have been a no-brainer to do a best of 5 grand finals from Valve's point of view. Again, counter argument to this whole best of 3 shit that they seem to think is.
Will FaZe drown in it?
Brokey had to wait till the end of that first half to bring out the what a crazy opener on a Frozen. It takes Rain with a wide swing. And Brokey's all getting involved to pull this back the other way.
Must-win round for FaZe, by the way, chat.
Rain waits with bated breath, fearing a reaction through the cave to try and catch him after that peek through middle. Goes through the motions, falls back into the
if Kerrigan doesn't get a kill, it's going to fall apart. Oh, I like this a lot. Good job, Kerrigan. Getting ahead of that Molly was massive.
Kerrigan in tandem, send Navi packing, and now it's just Alexi. Top in the chart, sure, but a 1v4. They've never seen the day. Missed shot from Brokey to open, but there's so many players here ready to react, ready to punish, ready to trade. Alexi can't take this any further, surely. One more kill, but there's Rops. End of the line is found on that B site. Ema might have opened, but the victory is short-lived.
What a great play for Rain as well, right? We talk about how powerful he is in the cave. He plays behind the molly, not fearing Alexi's move.
FaZe needs to string shit together here, though. The CT economy, we've seen it fucking slaughter people throughout this event, dude. Even in the show match. You guys see the show match leading up to this, guys? How, like, in the show match, they bought, like, Zeus Molly on pistol. 4 of them. They won. The team did, like, Ecstatic or whatever. And they won the pistol. And then the second round, they bought, like, a shotgun, a Negev, a Mag 7, like a bunch of fucking shit guns. And they lost that round. Bro, the team lost to the Pug because they lost that second round. Bro, she is wasted. She's a real one.
There is something to be said, especially after, you know, a pretty dismal look in the elimination stage out of Ema. That confidence that he finds in himself
People in
on
chat
stage
feeling
is
real
that
lonely after that.
A far more experienced player, been in this position once before, but you didn't imagine he would be the only man to be a repeat major grand finalist. Back to back.
Oh no.
Up and over, but sandwiched down here in middle.
Oh no, no, no!
Oh no!
What?
Will respond.
Holy fuck.
Alexi thought he had
Oh my god.
Right what? Wonderful with the turnaround. So this one's not done yet.
That
This
could have
one
been
is far
fucking,
from over.
oh
That
my
kill should have been
god.
Carrigan's all day
Bro,
long.
that could be the map.
But Wonderful has
No
found a way.
shot.
They know he's low.
No
This round
shot.
lives and dies on the play made by Rain, but he's hit
That
the gap.
literally could be the
They're
map.
walking through. They have
No
no idea.
way.
Rain waits.
Oh my god, I got
Bated
goosebumps.
breath,
If Wonderful gets a
about
skill.
to fall, and that's the bomb in tow.
dude.
Rain won't turn around.
Woo!
They're out in sight. He's got to be aware of this.
Still scary though. Still very scary. Rainfall. Oh
Flash
god.
coming over, but Rain is ahead of it. Oh, I can't respond. Bit.
Drops 13
Now has that
HP.
bomb back under control. Rops, will he get there in time? He's low on health.
Oh man.
But all this distraction down towards ramp has at least got this orb set
Hard
up in the right
shot,
place at the
hard
right
shot.
time. Will they go hunting for Rops? Will they go looking for the man in middle?
No.
Do they grab this bomb and move into B?
That flash
Flashes
will
over in
blind
the
the
B side.
offline.
Rops is about to confirm that the path forward is through mid. Dropping down. Rops gets out with the first. It's just Ema now. And in comes that
Oh
AWP.
my god. Holy fuck. Big round by
Beautifully done
FaZe.
from FaZe.
Such a big round.
They're able to withstand these blows from Navi.
Holy shit,
They are
dude.
pulling themselves slowly but surely back into this game.
It doesn't matter how many times you knock down FaZe, they still find a way to get back up after. Never out cold.
This kill. Oh
Always
my
good for
god,
a comeback,
bro.
and I hope they give us that today. At least
Woo!
make this game competitive. Starting to get loud now. And starting to get easier. FaZe have broken that brittle economy of Navi. FaZe are able to win these rounds on their T side, but Navi, that's not going to do them any favors. A missed Molotov for that B site. A smoke in the face, Navi go through.
Straight through, straight into Carrigan.
FaZe are getting
Straight
all the
into
big kills
FaZe's
when it matters
mastermind,
right
who's
now.
going to make a stand all alone.
Make the,
Wow.
oh, there's another one. Oh my god.
Found Navi, they can at least get this
Dude.
bomb planted, but can they do anything more? Frozen doesn't seem to think so. They had no chance when
Holy
this one
fuck.
began, and hell is frozen over now. Puts them in
Alright, they're feeling it
boxes.
now. They're feeling it.
How
They're
has
feeling
Carrigan
themselves.
been some of the most impactful fragger in this
Damn,
server, in
bro.
this series? But
I always say when I'm watching these games, I think the 3-on-3 frag in both Counter-Strike and Valorant is the most important frag. The 3-on-3 frag is so important. Like, right?
Carrigan never lets it get to that.
When they get the trades. Like, oh, dude, I thought it was all going to fall apart. I thought it was all going to fall apart. Kerrigan's third kill was so big.
Alexi's got to dig deeper, get that shovel out, but the ground might have frozen over.
Good flash, B. Ooh, he held his ground.
This time FaZe are trying to fight for
We
middle.
saw Emmett get kind of like
Navi
pushed
are
off.
willing to meet them there.
late
Two
smoke
players out
too.
on an
They're gonna
island here in mid. It's
recontrol
Frozen
this.
and Rops.
Very aggressive.
Making this play through the front. Rain even in cave, ready
You
to
see,
support,
that leaves the
and over around
extremities
Carrigan
very like
with
kind
a
of
smoke
naked,
hold, ready
right?
to
Like
block and
this
deny
type
that
of play in
presence up
mid
towards B, but Alexi
means that the extremities are
goes
really
some
weak for a
through
little
the
bit.
cave smoke. Bypasses the
Still
two
a bait
players
setup
in
in
there.
cave. There's that smoke DP.
These wall bangs can be wicked.
Kerrigan floats off.
Positions as safe as he physically can in this
Smoke
very
mid.
dangerous position.
The op has moved into donut.
Blind Faze while
This
doing
is
so. Brokey's passive enough that he
pretty
doesn't
good
seem to
line
care.
here, but I think it's going to be
open. We leave Kerrigan to hold the
bait
window.
setup. Does the bait
No
setup
kill
work?
offered up.
Do they
Navi
clear
must
out
walk into the
Frozen?
jaws of Faze.
Crossfire set up. Alexi
Oh,
hasn't
bro.
cleared deep enough. Alexi didn't clear it. And so
Uh-oh,
Frozen
uh-oh.
gets out scot-free. Can he fire?
Ooh!
Frozen is awake now!
Woo! Holy fuck!
Double kill, but he's still got more to do. His job not done yet in this round. JL
Holy fuck.
Frozen finds him, and now it's just
Frozen is shitting on them as the
to go
fucking,
into the moors of this B site to concede
as they say in
this
this
lead
area
that
of the world.
Navi once boasted, and Bit's gonna walk out with his tail between his legs. It's a one-round game.
Wow. Man,
Navi
FaZe have had
cannot
some
get ahead
big
of
plays on this
themselves here.
comeback.
FaZe have been in these positions before, and they are making the absolute most of it. Frozen looks so good in that FaZe jersey. Look at this reuniting core, that old Mouse squad. Kerrigan moved to greener pastures. He pulled Rops up, and Frozen waited. Frozen waited 2 years in Mouse to get his chance, and he is not going to waste that opportunity. Back-to-back backbreakers from Frozen. And Navi needs something right here, right now, something to celebrate.
They need a hero. We mentioned how this performance from Bit has been uncharacteristic. Well, he's the one with the AK. He's the one with the big gun here. The guy who would have to kickstart it all again for Navi, and that's what he does. First kill found out of Bit's AK. Looking a little better now in Navi as they rush up through the cave. Kerrigan and Frozen will try and contain this. Frozen, they smoke him off. They're putting a lot of pressure on Kerrigan's shoulders, and that weight might be too much to bear. Kerrigan goes searching forward, but overran, overwhelmed. B-site getting dicey. Frozen with the reply. Surely no more, surely not another round, and JL will draw him to a close.
Can they cool off? Can they reset right now? They have time, and the question is, does Rops' brain read this? Does he go one step ahead? One step too far, perhaps? He makes that rotation. A guessing game right now, but Navi... Well, they must be fearful that Rops lurks in the darkness. They go right back into the battleground. Ema attempting to find that player, but soon the plant presents itself. And Rops is a long way away. He's got to give this a go.
He's got a kit there.
Might have dodged that first contact.
Making noise.
You can dodge Rops, but can you dodge death? Navi over and
oh, fuck, dude. Oh my god, he looks so aware. Oh, that was so fast. God damn, this guy plays with confidence. Jay Lionheart. God damn.
And that's what brings Navi back into the game.
Wow.
Yeah, the face of this team, the courage that JL brings. And he shows that in the clutch, just going for a straight-up swing against one of the world's best mechanical aimers. Rops has been silenced. And to be fair, this is Rops' lowest rated major in
MP9
that
on
jersey.
Rain. Guys, this is do or die. Holy
Those
fuck.
are the rounds you need him to win. And
they bought
Navi
down
now sit on the
completely.
precipice, 2 rounds away.
This is game.
A break in the action for the black and yellow.
Throughout this whole thing, you've seen FaZe Clan getting tested, slowly warming up in this second half, but this is the toughest moment yet. This one decides whether or not there is still hope for FaZe on
I love how
H.
there's tension right now in a CS
Live or
game.
die
Like how it's quiet. It's like everything's building.
He mollied out. He has to concede. He has to give the site over. Navi is slowly pulling that bomb around. Rops down in middle needs this kill, and he will get it.
Trade's going in the favor of
Rain
Navi.
found
This is a
pushing the
disaster,
extremities
dude.
over at B, but the bomb's already out through main.
Fuck, Jail.
Jail's just a red herring. FaZe take the bait.
Dude.
Still fishing for that kill.
Bro, JL.
Kerrigan's here putting up resistance in the side.
Won that fight on the lurk. Oh no.
He misses his shot. That was a chance.
Oh, that was actually the chance. Oh no.
Closing in for the kill.
I thought he cleared it.
Oh
fuck. Oh
gives him a jiggle.
fuck.
Gives him maybe yet another round. Can Brokey save the day?
This is it. Live or die by the AWP, and Brokey is cut down.
Oh my god, they did it. What a call from LexCB right there. What a call by LexCB. They switch up the pace. They do an A pop there. They have lurks across the map that are just active on the A hit pre-plant. Holy fuck, that was so different from anything they've called. Faze was not ready.
$1,000 a player. They went all in.
Wow.
And now they may be
By the way, that golden fucking AK is so sick.
About time. We waited for Wonderful. He shows up in the most important round of this map so far. The turning point.
That felt like PRX
and
Apes together strong.
For Navi.
Honestly, Apes definitely strong together inside CS. Apes stronger together in CS, big time. Trading kills. No like Sova util, no Sky util.
Next to nothing.
The break.
So much is weighted on this first fight, and Ema mid has been his territory. But this
That's
time
silly, dude. That's silly to give up that kill, dude. They could have run a slow default here. Oh, this is like inexperience right here. They're trying to step on their throat instead of just winning with a default. They're trying to make them fucking feel shameful. Oh god.
Lifeline for FaZe Clan that they so desperately needed. Can they convert a low econ round, but a man up?
The mid retake is nice because FaZe shouldn't have double.
It's like a call I would have made earlier in my career.
Rifle is in position to win the round for FaZe in the middle if Navi go for it. JL's got a lot on his plate. A 1-2 punch ready to swing. Karrigan again taking that contact, but it's all frozen. It's all that solved AK.
Oh, bro.
And in this moment, all alone in middle.
Okay, well, they're showing presence super aggressive by short. Oh, no, they're
It is David v Goliath, and he
what a clear, bro. What a clear.
Bit deals with him. Navi can feel this. They want this.
Brokey.
And it stands the test of time. JL, can he save the day? Can he cook something up here?
1-on-2, they're so low. They're so low, dude.
Know that bottom is right there for the taking. Can he get it and get out? 20 seconds for JL to make his decision, to make his move. But Brokey again, a step ahead. He doubts it. JL's got an open
he's got
runway.
the plant. He's got the plant, Chad.
Calling off that rotate. That might cost FaZe everything. JL's going to get in here. He's going to have the plant for free. Now FaZe are left.
Brokey!
Oh, no.
Low on both players. This fight on a silver platter. And that move. That could be the move that cost FaZe $500,000. Just JL left in this one. And it's Rain. Over 8 years on this roster. This is the time to deliver. But the lion heart, the mad lion of JL,
he's gonna stick
lies in wait.
He's going to stick it.
And he is not giving them anything. No. All the pressure is on Rain's shoulders. No kit means he needs the kill. And JL!
Just one-shotting, bro! Oh, fuck, JL is insane!
The king on Ancient. A risky map.
Yo, JL is fucking insane.
Price.
Who the fuck is this guy?
1-0 in the grand final.
And he also looks like he could fucking take all of our fucking significant others from us. He's gorgeous. Who is this human? Holy fuck!
Yes. They think it's me, I think. They think it's me.
He's elbow left side, baby ball.
I have. One temple, one cross temple, guys.
I have that. Elbow and temple.
I'm all him.
I have temple.
He's alone.
Two.
Guys, temple.
JL is actually like the craziest thing I've seen. Like, it's crazy because
last MVP, close temple. No?
Or planting.
Crazy guys. Get up. Bro, how I killed Frozen Middle.
Dude, what a fucking map by Navi, dude. Oh my god, what a map. What a fucking map by Navi. I did not think they had it in them. The inexperience just looked like the experienced team right there. Holy shit, man. That was a map JL was 0-5 on First Bloods. But I swear to God, his impact in those rounds that we... That's insane that he was 0-5 on first bloods that map. Like, eye test does not tell me that. I remember a couple of them, but like, this is the strangest stat page for eye test. Other than the fact that I felt like Wonderful didn't have a lot of impact, other than I think he had like a clutch or something. Crazy, they won that map without him really having a good game. Because yesterday I felt like he was fucking outrageous. Wow. Wow, that was Faze's map pick, dude. It's not like they can't play Mirage, though. Jesus.
Panel with its faster native response time can reveal enemy outlines quicker during flashbang attacks. For IPS panel, more overdrive is required to enhance response speed, leading to dynamic image blurring due to the panel's inability to handle the load. These new monitors integrate new dynamic accuracy technology, DIAC 2.
Yo, did you guys see this? This was actually sick. I wanted to pull this up when I was kind of glazing Brokey. This play against Spirit was so sick.
To help bail them out in a number disadvantaged situation for 5.
There's a chance. Zontic's about to be double peaked. It's Chopper actually getting run down. Strong aim finds Rain.
I love this play.
It's Zontic's. He builds around after all.
So he gets this kill. He makes it a 1-on-1. This guy has the bomb. He's like approaching the A site on his left. He knows Brokey's inside hall, so he's gonna cut all the way to B.
The clutch for Brokey. Finding Chopper, Zontic's flash and get a cross.
Hold up, he's going B.
That's crazy.
But you have to
Immediately, Brokey is like on this guy's heels. Like, he's not hesitating at all. He's playing it so well right now. Like, he's reading the round well. His sound is like perfect. A lot of people probably couldn't even do this with perfect quiet sound in matchmaking in CS.
Easy.
What the hell is this?
Dude, you could almost feel his fucking brain just register like, okay, this guy's holding this line on me right now.
It's into the clutch for Brokey. Finding Chopper, Zontic's flash.
I love this clutch.
Hold up, he's going B.
That's crazy.
But you have to commit to the plan.
That's crazy.
Just the way he's like, oh wait, he's holding this.
Not falling for it.
Well, now, time to plan.
Oh,
what's going on?
No! Not like that! Oh!
I love that clutch. That clutch is so sick, dude.
So I'm gonna need you to head to ACEZONE.io. ACEZONE. Yo. Code PGL, 50 euros off. We got some headphones. It's now or never.
Oh, the moan. The moan stays. Still one of the greatest clips in esports history right here. The 3-second banger from when they rushed the stage. Oh, bro. The sound effects suck. The sound effect is so good.
Navi draw first blood, and guys, I'm going to throw it over to you. I think sometimes there is a very fine line between genius and insanity. We have praised Carrigan for being the veto master. He said we play all of the maps now. You never know what we're going to do. And we were surprised to see that ancient pick come in, especially having seen Navi on it just the other day. We got to criticize him.
Sometimes when you're cooking, you can overcook it a little bit. I feel that's literally what happened. We preface the saying, and we had the same criticism of G2 yesterday. Why you play Nuke? It's your best map. It's a map you're feeling comfortable on. Same thing can be said here for the side of Faze. I think they're the best team right now in the world, and that is a map they should 100% be comfortable.
They overglazed in the opening segment, and they feel embarrassed.
The fact is, they go
CS analysts do not like feeling embarrassed. It's time to get some scalps.
But I want to take nothing away from Navi. The individuals that we're pointing at, people like Imma, people like Jail. Guess who's at the bottom of the server, Rich? it was wonderful, and they still won it convincingly.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned Navi, because this is my angle on the video. This is my surprise. Not just really how Faze plays on different maps, but just what Navi showed us on Ancient against G2.
All right, who was missing? Tell us,
other,
analyst.
You're going to give them a map on which they already have
They're about to
certainties
slaughter
to figure
someone.
out a couple of protocols. And look,
Who's
the
getting
B defense
slaughtered?
was once again stacked. But
This
I think we have
enough
to start by
positivity.
talking about what didn't happen for Faze Clan. You're going to be on your T side, and there's just two things that you really profoundly need. You need entries from Rain, and you need closes from Robs.
Yeah.
You had neither.
Yeah.
None of these pieces came together. It was only about a couple of execute, change of paces
Yeah.
that worked out. But in the depth of the game,
All right, someone
they
else
were
chime in
behind.
right now.
Navi
Tell
was
us who's
better.
missing.
Yeah, 100%. I'm a little bit disappointed in the performance from Faze Clan on Ancient on their T side to begin with. Kerrigan had a round where he ran up B ramp,
All right.
double entry. That's
Now,
a round where
Richard,
you have two rounds
draw the
where you win
spotlight
with the
onto
tech lines and
Robs.
the pistols. Apart from that, there was no default. There was no
Richard
controlling
Lewis.
the pace, controlling the game. We spoke about coming into it. One of the biggest strengths of Navi is how they default on pretty much every single map on their T side. How they're able to take map control, control the game, and then have a finish and an end product somewhere on the map. You said it yourself, Matthew. If Alexi B
Come on,
is
Richard.
thinking Faze is playing
Draw
picture
attention
perfect
to
on
Robs.
he's
I know
wrong.
you want
They
to.
weren't here on Ancient, and that's my issue, right? You know
Oh,
what
it's gonna
they
be
can
hard
deliver
with
on
an
Nuke.
Alexi B
I'm a
image
little
on
bit
the
more
screen.
hesitant to say what
But they
can
still
deliver
wanna
on
talk
Ancient, and
shit.
we saw it right here. The T side was lacking.
I mean, again, the mid round is not up to par for the Faze standards. I think if they lose the gamble early on in the half or the round, then they just lose the rounds. A couple times they wanted to test mid, something we wanted to see. Boom, you face EMA, you face Bit. That's a connection that we have to touch on as well. Two names that we put a whole lot of scrutiny ahead of this grand final. But the tandem towards mid was working really well. And I don't know if it's a communication or if it's just a hype, but they were meshing together. Bit sometimes
This is
left
where
his position to
Richard
come
draws
help
attention
Ime
to
just to make sure FaZe
someone
couldn't
that
play
failed.
mid. So Kerrigan kind of got himself
Come on,
boxed
Richard,
in.
direct the
And
combo
there were
one more
supposed
time.
to be solutions. That's the perfect example right here. A minute 33, so it's
Richard's
pretty early
letting
in
the
the round,
analyst take the
and you
stage
see
there.
FaZe trying
God
to
damn
put
it.
their teeth into mid. A little bit of success here. He gets flashed, but look at the cover that's
This
coming
was
in
such
right
a good
here.
play.
That movement from the second
This was
CT.
such
You have
a
to
good
sound
play,
check,
dude.
bait
This is the
here,
one I
Bit strikes in
rewinded.
with a double kill, and that's what synchrony
That
is
round
for a
was
defense.
so good.
It's the ability to leave your position, come be that second line of defense, and FaZe is completely checkmate.
That was the
Mentally
round where I
speaking,
kinda knew
huge round
FaZe
for
was
Navi.
fucked.
And it's so impressive even more if you think about it, the fact that we're talking about the communication for this team with a couple of players having never really played in the international lineup. So it really goes to show how much they've grown as a team. I want to highlight the rounds that FaZe have won over here, right? Fine, you win the pistol rounds right there. Apart from that, a lot of the rounds are predicated on Kerrigan just walking up a ramp to the smoke, catching jail off guard a couple of times. We saw
So I
the
think the
broken clutch in a
level of
1v1
Counter-Strike
running
in
towards A
24
bombs.
or 14
The
is equivalent to
scrappy
Advanced Teams nowadays.
rounds they were
Oh,
struggling
bro, Advanced
to
Teams would
find
slaughter
to
teams
get on
from
the T
20,
side. So considering you
2014.
picked this, looking to punish Navi CT side, which you saw yesterday against G2, I didn't really see much of a game.
I also just want to
And
contextualize
teams from
that. As you said,
2014
you
would
win pistol,
slaughter,
you convert,
like,
you win a couple of force buys, you win Kerrigan one round
earlier
where he walks
pro-
up B ramp.
The game is
T-side
constantly
we label
like
it as a T-side
evolving,
map. It's a map
and
where
there's
you get to
certain
control the pace where you
times
can
of the
make it
game
super
where
difficult.
like the skill is too spread amongst the top teams. So maybe you could argue that like a star-studded lineup like 2018 Astralis could hang with like a time in the scene where the skill is just too spread out. Maybe, but typically the scene is just constantly evolving in any esport, and there's no way that you would have a past champion beat a present champion almost ever.
The entry kills.
Like
And if
I
that isn't happening, then okay,
I would
but
almost
Rops
never
is the
take that
closer,
bet.
And honestly, Rops is
Obviously, you'll
another one
never
of
get
those
that bet,
big names.
but
Hasn't been really in this major, not to the high
Oh,
standards
there
that
it
we
is!
associate with this guy.
I agree with you. I think he's been living on the remnants of the first few months of CS2 where he was such a trendsetter and he was at the top of everybody's list. But since then, it's been very
I told you
moderate
they were
when it
gonna
comes
talk
to
about
Robs. And in this game, I will agree once again. There are moments in his role where you are supposed to offer solutions. You have 1v1s.
Bro, the CS devs keep it so real. If you're a star player and you are missing, they will definitely point it out. That is a lot of beer cups.
We almost never saw a
What were you guys calling that? The beer snake, right? That's what it's called.
And that in itself is a failure to accomplish. It's a bad map from Robs.
And it's kind of shocking. 100% agree with you. Just watching that game, you're looking at maybe Rain having, you know, a kill over the character, getting
Nature
a couple
is
of kills,
beautiful,
Pro with a
bro.
clutch here and there, Frozen getting multi-kills. Rob
Look at the
just,
beer
you
snake.
barely saw him on that map right there. And I feel like this this tapering off of Rob's
Beer snake with its babies.
joining the team, right? Once it joined on in.
Beer snake eating its babies to grow.
CS2,
Nature is
Robs
beautiful.
was the brainiac of the game, the best rifler right there. Karrigan was praising him. But ever since Frozen came in, maybe he's taking a step back. Maybe he's trying to, work around Frozen to set him up, because Frozen has been fantastic, absolutely.
Wait.
But at some point, they need to find a
Why
solution
was
to
that
get
so
Robs
seed?
back to what he was, or
Why
rather
is
he
that?
needs to, because we know what a beast he can be.
I
the
using
eating.
Frozen as a cop-out is just easy. I think Rob still has the roles he's got to perform. I don't think that's the main reason. And if you want to make a contrast, talk about Ime for a second.
Yeah.
He was the one finding a few of these 1v1s. Right? It's very important. When you play these roles, it's not just about having 25 frags at the end. It's about finding the moments where you 1v1 is yours and you take that risk. Ime did it. He didn't have incredible numbers.
No.
But whenever Navi was applying pressure on the B side or cave, Ime was sliding in towards middle and he was sort of isolating the 1v1 either in cubby or in window, making sure that there is a little bit of space being taken, and that is something LXB works with. So that is the contrast in and of itself. The player that was the most disappointing of the entire event so far actually did what Robs was supposed to do, and he did better.
And especially considering we talk about Emma and his struggle in the CT side, what we've noticed here is Emma.
It takes a special type of person in a scene to even do it. Like,
In Paris, all his best games were coming in the high-pressure situations on the stage.
how do I explain this? Like,
I don't know what happened prior to that.
without sounding too narcissistic here, I feel like there's things I can say on the desk that other analysts would struggle to say. And it's like these guys, because they've been here for so long, they can say things that like some other people can't say. It's literally a clout diff. It actually is. And like they understand that the community has been conditioned to them doing it. So if it were to happen in Valorant right now, it would happen from probably someone that like wasn't a pro player, probably like might not have that respect amongst all the regions. They could be like literally hitting the hornet's nest when it comes to like going against the Brazilian scene or like certain scenes. Like certain scenes will fucking crush you.
They're spending a lot of time making everyone feel comfortable. They're spending a lot of time making the
like
defense
Sideshow could
good
do
synergy
it.
in between each other.
Sideshow could do it. Like Valen could do it. Any pro, Steel could do it. Anyone that's played on a pro level on a pro team can do it, right? Those players can all do it. Like Pimp can do it, Maniac can do it, and Blake can do it because he's been here for a while. But typically people that try to criticize the players get fucking reamed for it because the players always have a bigger brand. Always. And the only exception would be like a group like this. I mean, because truthfully, like the players should have the bigger brands. Like they're the fucking players. That's why we're watching, right? So if like you're slaughtering a player, and it might be true, but that player tweets out like, "Bro, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about," you're gonna lose the fight because you're gonna lose like the clout. So that's why it doesn't happen in Valorant.
That's when the newbies is like.
And I don't think Riot really loves it too much.
Talk about this major winner right there.
But that's a major winner right there. I'm looking at LXCP, bottom-rated player in the entire tournament, heading into the playoffs, top fragging in the server, leading like a captain. It's like the impossible is materializing in front of us.
And let's
right
just quantify that outlier, because LXCB has been the worst rated player throughout the entire tournament. We praised him for his T-side calling, for the way he set up Navi. Individually, he has had some rounds and some games where he hasn't shown up at all.
CS is always talking about the
map
bad.
number 1, Faze's surprise pick on Ancient. He's the top fragger. We praised Karrigan from the bottom of the roof, inside the entire arena for when he had a good map. We should definitely do the same for LXCB. That was a wonderful performance. It was a wonderful calling coming out of LXCB, and individually he was also a big factor on the server as to why they won. You have that duel between Karrigan and LXCB inside this arena right now. 1-0 for LXCB with a big fat one.
Absolutely, and it plays key positions, right? Cave, and now we can make the transition to Mirage as well. It's going to be a different horizon for LXCB because you're playing that B side, and I tell you, you're not getting a lot of love here. It's about testing how strong mentally you are.
Wild.
You can have very dry sequences as well, where the game is very, very not pacey for you. So this first map is exactly what LXCB needed in order to be completely in flow state. Knowing exactly what's happening is in Karrigan's head. He's individually fine, but he's going to rely on a good net of communication. The relay of information from his teammates on Mirage is going to be key because he's a little bit isolated. That's just that comes with the territory.
The issue we've got here is, Mirage obviously Navi's picked. There's a world where they can just blow Faze out of the water on this map, particularly as we know Orpas can go big here. Wonderful, quiet on Ancient.
You ready with that thought? You ready with that thought? Navi winning 2-0?
Yeah,
are we getting there?
Nobody would have called it, but we're on the precipice. I really think Mirage is such a good map for these guys.
It is such a good map for these guys, and if you're looking at some logic in that veto, this is the one that made sense, right? Navi, just go with the Mirage pick. We're good on this map. We're going to play it, but you would be wrong to assume Faze is going to capitulate and just disappear from this map. They have looked stellar recently on this map. They dispatch a Spirit, one of the best teams on this very map, in a very convincing fashion. You're talking about ops. There were 3 operas in a team at that point in time. It was Karrigan was opping towards the B apartments. We had Rob opping, with everyone sharing the opping duties, and they were playing disruptive, aggressive CT side Counter-Strike. That is the antithesis of what Navi like to do on their T side. This is a different map altogether. We were complaining, we were bitching about Faze's T side on the side of Ancient, justifiably so. CT side, whole different ball.
Everyone, we need the fucking Spirit Bomb for Faze right now. We need the good vibes. We gotta get to map 3. I need to see map 3 Inferno. I'm fucking changing the vibes. I'm gifting subs. How many do I want to gift? Fuck it, we're going crazy.
They like to go for A executes, they like to go for mid control, they like to default, as I said as well. If you're Karrigan, you know what's coming for you. Question is the quality of the way Navi is playing so good that even though you know what's coming for you, it's still gonna surround, it's still gonna be too much for Faze to handle, or is it gonna be one of those scenarios where you're looking towards your big stage player in Rain to shut that
Two players.
Did he draw that?
Coming in from Navi, JL and Palace. He's going to ever-present be there, and his architect.
Oh, we're going to be talking about him.
Imma's T-side on Mirage might be his best map, in all honesty, and he could be the difference maker.
Yeah, quick final thoughts from you?
Yeah, listen, the same realization that I'm having right now, I wonder how the players are going to deal with it. Because if you are in the Navi jersey, all of the efforts you have to put in is to be able to deal with the idea that you are one map away from winning the major here in Copenhagen. And this thought comes at a heavy price sometimes. Do you think they're equipped to deal with it?
But surely you want Navi to win on map 3, surely. Even if you want Navi, you're confident they'll win on map 3, though, surely. Come on now. You can want Navi, but want them to win on Inferno. Like, I want Faze, but I want them to win on Inferno. I mean, I don't have a choice, but...
It's bound to be a banger, Richard. Navi are 13 rounds away from engraving their name in a new game with a ragtag international roster. And here, as we sit this evening in the kingdom of Counter-Strike, I ask for one thing, Royal Arena. Raise it! Give me your energy!
All right, let's get this shit.
Karrigan had to know that this one was coming. He had to know that Mirage was going to be coming through the pipeline here. And sometimes this Faze squad do their best work from behind.
How crazy
a map
is it?
down in the series, they've got a nigh on impossible
That's
task.
6 years ago.
One that they will take to.
I was talking about Rain playing the A site on Mirage
and a
in
chance
this video.
for them to set the pace.
And I'm going to be fucking talking about him playing A site on Mirage again.
Map of this first CS2 major.
That's actually crazy.
Fearless start for Faze. Straight up top mid with a vengeance. Donk-esque, but denied. Rops gets pushed all the way back to the safety of the A site.
Oh,
How
that's a
safe
big
is it
kill.
really?
But
Smoke's
also a
still
lot of
over.
info.
It's a farce.
The 2
The bomb
smokes,
is a long
seeing
way out.
double
If Navi
underpass
commit, they
alert.
have to bring it all the way back through spawn. These smokes will be long gone by that point. Bit double fake back to B. Can he draw them out of position? Wonderful needs this entry right now. It's not getting given. The back shot comes in from Frozen, finding Bit. Now the bomb's out ramp, and now the kills come through for Navi.
Oh, Rops. Orca misses to open. Now they know about him and trapped in at the stairs, and JL will secure that. Plan found for Navi. They're trying to pull this one back. 2v4 when it opens. Can JL and Alexi pick something up for Navi? Found.
Scary for Brokey here. Brokey
grouping.
dies, the whole round could just be lost. He needs to be like third contact. He needs to let these other 2 enter the site completely before he ever comes out.
In this grand final.
I like it. I like it. Still not yet. No, it's still too early.
Kills to the good already. They're going to need him here and now as JL drops another man. Alexi never even giving them the fight from ramp. Smoke on the bomb. Connects. Karrigan dead and Frozen's got to fly solo. Knives are out. Knives are pulled and Frozen.
It matters not.
Dude.
Explosive beginning for Navi, and already Alexi B up to his tricks. A hit into B fake, back to the former site. They're going to keep FaZe guessing in this game. And as the Des feared, there is a world, there is a way that Navi could just roll over FaZe in this final map. A FaZe that had seemingly done everything, seemingly set themselves up for another major, slaying the Dragon in the quarterfinal, removing the reigning champs of Vitality in that semi. But the final boss, underestimated, unexpected, but up for the task. It's Navi.
Go Roots. Thank you for the tier 1. Sorry, I'm getting the new prediction set up.
I'll put everything into this round. Finally, a nice long stretch for FaZe to play with. Don't have Navi breathing down their necks just yet, so this is their chance to get involved early.
Prediction up. 5 minutes.
M4 put in the capable hands of Robs.
Oh, the caster said back shot? No
Aggression through the palace gives FaZe Clan a lot of information to work with. For Navi, instead they've honed in on middle.
Crazy, it's fucking...
Free smoke in their way, that's going to waste precious time.
Right? Surely this buy is wild.
Over at ramp, JL getting pressured.
Oh, gotta go quick. The smoke won't last forever.
Surely this buy is insane,
and
right?
how deep is Rain pushed in? He's still being given absolutely nothing. Navi know that FaZe are playing to the extremities right now.
This is crazy, bro. Teams don't even win buy rounds on...
Reset. Leave this lurk. They're going to come find
it.
Fuck. Fight it.
Oh, that's such a fucking big find. Oh my god.
They're finding more and more space.
Oh my god, dude. Holy
fuck. Just back to this B site, desperate times.
The D. Oh my god, they did it. Holy fuck, man. The balls on that buy. Holy fuck.
Flawlessly done. With that 1M4, they break through, and it's not even needed.
Wow.
Ferocious for FaZe.
That's gonna get for FaZe Clan
a
nice and
flawless
early.
fucking force right here on second.
Deficit on the back foot straight away as they're put down to this 4-spy
this
round,
is
but
so
they reap
ballsy,
the reward.
bro.
They find success. And that means a lot to FaZe.
Guys, even if they win that round with like 1 to 2 living, it's like a win, but it's not really a win. But when they win that round with all 5 of them living, it is a fucking colossal dub.
Right now, these stars of Navi shining at the same time in the most important game of their careers.
Damn, that was a fucking big round.
There's never going to be a better opportunity for Navi to take a 2-0 over FaZe. We go to Inferno. Questions again are raised. Can Navi put it to bed early? Finding a force back
Frozen
here
looks so good, by the way.
Inevitable, or impossible rather. FaZe armed and ready.
Ooh,
nice
they were even ready for that.
Frozen dealing with top mid,
Okay,
but he
I
won't
jinxed the
last.
shit out of him.
Lovely dig to open, but they don't take it any further.
Blood is
than
literally
that.
doing the
Window
same thing I
locked
said
down
he was
by
doing 6
Brokey.
years ago.
And so this
That's
return to the
crazy.
force for Navi does not.
It's so insane that Rain is literally doing
Nothing. No grenades. You kill me. All you get is the score. Have your headshot. Navi will be back. Oh.
He shouldn't be ready for Robson with the backstab. Shouldn't be ready for this man coming in to take it all away. Brokey even poking from top mid, trying to challenge him, and Brokey just chases the kill down.
I mean, this is a FaZe that beat Spirit on this map. We thought that no one was going to do that. We thought that was impossible. They did it on a stage. They did it with all the pressure of that Katowice final.
Grand Finals is best of 3.
FaZe had a great CT side.
Is it?
On that second half. Never let Spirit get started. So can they stop Navi before it even begins?
Finals are BO3 just because of Valve rules. Like Valve run tournaments have always been best of 3 finals. Whereas like you'll see Katowice or Sydney or Cologne being best of 5 finals. It's just how Valve won their finals run.
See Alexi taking a bit of time to start talking over that next round. That's the important one. Goal here for Navi. Anything resembling a bomb plant would be fantastic if they can somehow break through, but not going to be easy, not with Rain. in
Problem is
position and
that
ready
my
to shut
modding
this
is
down.
not good enough.
Rob Steven, right place, right time over the stairs as they both get involved. Faze's sight is locked down. And so the Glocks don't get in for Navi.
And this has been one of the problems with Navi on this map, even on these mid lurks.
The econ switchback after winning the flawless second into like what 3 or 4 living on the next round, and then another flawless here. This is an excellent start right now for Faze.
Side rolling.
In a half where you usually struggle with econ, to have this kind of start
Navi get to bite
is literally the dream. This is the dream right now, sitting at 3-1.
Yeah, the question around Navi is, can they keep it together across this second map?
Sydney was BO3. I think in the past they did BO5.
They know what it means to be close to achieving greatness. And they also know the heartbreak of falling short when you're in the lead. So Navi, the pressure never goes away. It never stops.
They have their fans in the arena, but right now it feels entirely against them. The Faze cheers. Karrigan waits. He lets them in.
Oh my god, he got that.
As he gets his first kill.
Holy shit, what? Karrigan. Oh, he dinked him. Oh my god.
And even though they flush him out,
dude,
the leader of Faze has done his part. He has done enough.
Oh, this is a disastrous start for Navi. They're getting nothing.
Round for Navi, scaled back immediately. Lexi and Wonderful don't even have time to
I can't believe he dinked that last guy.
Here as Rain looks to come in on the backstab. And Rain should have this one locked in, dead to right.
And this guy's dinked. Damn.
Looking for a clean. Cleans all.
He was blind. The blind. The blind. The flashbang dance. Oh, fuck.
Building on the CT side of Mirage.
Yo.
Getting made. Navi yet to show us their map pick, the reason why.
Dude, look, even his fucking picture down here goes white. Why does that change
color? But this is still up against a Faze who refused to go down without a fight. Lexi buys a scout into the eco.
All right, then. Let's see what Alexi B's got up his sleeve, shall we? Scout in mid, but that shot sails on past them. So that was the chance to get involved early. Bit of a classic here.
Bro, we haven't seen an AUG yet, chat.
He's pulled out the AUG.
We got big money. So much money that we're spending the extra money for a fucking gun on CT side.
Perfect position to use it in that new van boost. It's got a nice angle. Navi should know this is coming. They just clear middle instead, letting the Deagles lead.
Very common on Mirage to get this mid control.
Another shot misses from that scout.
Just the way these high-lows work, it's very hard to peek into this. Very hard. They can spam that wood. If you go up the stairs, you're peeking into A like that.
Gets out of the danger zone, but that does leave the catwalk open, and Navi sight set on this B split.
You can see they're like on con stairs now. They're on cat. It's hard to like stop this split from occurring at this point.
Frozen open, spots them over it short. A kill from Karrigan, but that's the end of the line. It's Frozen and Rain who
could rotate to get back bench.
And as Alexi moves in over the bodies of his teammates, this 1v4 is not happening.
Let's just take a look real quick at the rotates right there, because I just want to draw attention to how that guy got bench. I mean, you could see it so at the start of the round, the emphasis is very heavily on mid. They're definitely like harassing mid a lot. They know they're against a shit buy. Frozen is the key player I want you to look at right here. Because at the time when they start progressing up cat, he realizes he's in a dangerous spot. He starts fading off. The player con is the guy getting info with the guy window. Rain playing super passive in ticket, and now he's at bench. So they're aware of the cat split. The window guy is playing rotate. He can get to either site. Like the rotates are just so good right there. They're really fucking good.
The desk is the guy to watch out for in this Palace position. Brokey knows, he awaits. JL just misshoots, I think.
I think I know how to play this game still.
Yeah, bullet missing.
Just made all that shit up.
Close. Can Brokey hit this in time?
It's a very strong reaction out of JL. Trying to play the close angle to throw off the AWP. Meanwhile, his teammates are taking middle. Brokey waits all round. Oh, no! And comes up short.
Really big farm.
JL deals with him over in Palace, and so now the gap starts.
Oh, fell asleep. No way.
Kill through the window. Frozen at least brings it back. Rain prepares himself for the lengthy defense of this A site. Tucked into a corner with Frozen dead. Over on the short side, it's got to be Rain. It has to be Rain. Carrigan moves in to help him. Rain puts up the first, but they're deeper than he's ready for. The backstab's right here.
Oh no!
Carrigan's bailed him out. And this one still has legs on it. And Faze respond. It's just JL. Starts his round over in Palace. Looking for the crown.
That's a disaster.
But the Kings of the Royal Arena are right here.
And they rule with an iron fist.
This needs to be a timeout. This needs to be a timeout right now.
A stellar defense for Faze to start this game. And that's what the people want right now. Faze wake up just in time. And they don't roll over. Not in a grand final.
That's your veterans not crumbling under the pressure.
No timeout right there.
Rain over 8 years in this very roster.
We're rolling with it.
And Carrigan, with more time spent playing professionally than players like Donk have been alive.
So crazy, actually.
They're out mid. The timing's awkward. They're double under. Frozen provides immaculate cover.
God.
Both kills off the spray.
What a fucking
Very
player.
well recovered. And Navi, nothing
So
to show
crazy.
for
This
yet
guy
another
took to his
eco that will
spot,
go by the
and like,
wayside.
Faze looks like they didn't miss a beat.
Couple of pistols that could, but probably won't.
And if you're Navi, you're wondering, how has it started like this? Moments ago, you were riding the high of stealing away Faze's map pick in the series. You felt like this grand final was as good as yours. But you've got nothing to show for these first 8 rounds played on Mirage.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
You don't want to play like up, holding straight into stairs.
Impatient.
Notice how he wasn't holding that angle he just peeked into, right?
Bloodthirsty,
He takes his timing.
his laser, missed shot.
He's
gonna have another chance, but they're getting closer and closer by the second. Support needs to be called in. Rob swaps positions. Rain might pay the price. A backstab comes in. The Deagle connects. Somehow it's a 3-on-3.
They stuck around there for way too long.
Where Rob's got to in all this. He's playing the long game right now. He's got to make the play that wins the round. It was him who got bypassed in this smoke.
Oh no!
And falling off.
Holy shit, dude! No way.
You can dodge him for a moment, but you can't cheat death. It's just
Nade on Frozen.
1v2, and Rob runs it down.
Not even close. It may have cost that clean advantage,
Bro,
but
Navi
Rob
really
saves the day when Faze need him, and they need him now.
The umbrella.
My, oh my.
Umbrella with rain written on it.
Navi need a breather.
All right.
You want to talk
There's that Navi
tacticians,
timeout.
Blade joins that conversation.
Dude.
Standing right behind.
I wanted to just show you guys how
Ready
good
to bring wealth of experience.
the round that Rain and Kerrigan won. I was like,
may not soothe your mental.
Gonna draw attention to
But
just
he will
how
fix your
defaults
game
work,
plan.
right?
And right now,
So
Navi
imagine
need
you're this
exactly
window
that.
guy. These guys get out top mid early
An extra
round,
pair of
just showing
eyes
people
on
in chat
Navi, trying to bring them
that
back
play a
into
lot
the
of
fold. I
Valorant,
mean,
like
that
how
round
this
was
works.
the closest they've come in
So
a
they
little
throw
while
a smoke
to
top mid, they
truly
throw a smoke
breaking
window.
through.
They're able to get out top mid. They're simultaneously like lurking through
time to talk
underpass.
this one over. A time
When the
to
top mid smoke
try and
fades, their
recover the
positioning is
beating
top
that
box,
FaZe are
back
dealing
mid
them.
to underpass. They re-smoke window. They start scaling up in really good
So
timings.
this round, or the T side will disappear in front of your
Like
very
all that
eyes.
spacing is so methodical. It's so
More
methodical on
ideas, a
Navi's
new
side.
setup. Goes the same way for Navi.
And they just
Execute into this
threw
bomb site. We won't see necessarily
by losing
a
that like
commitment
2
off
on
this
4.
util volley. JL makes his presence known in Palace as well. But Faze block it immediately. Molly, smoke, double ramp. There's no getting in here. Sure, Navi have burnt the util of Faze. They can recommit with a second attempt. But it's costing them time.
Exec with a top mid lurk on
to sit and wait.
MA.
3 in the site.
Who is back? Kerrigan. Kerrigan's got full util.
Rain and Frozen top to bottom here. as the play's looking to come through. Rain seeks refuge under the palace. Frozen has to watch out for him from up above.
He can
Frozen
live
answers
now.
the call. Rain is dead, but Frozen's still a threat. And
So
more
much
players
util.
flood the defensive lines for Faze. They
Yeah,
repel
you
the
could
A
smoke
play.
ramp.
Ema late lurk out through middle, but what can he hope to achieve?
Oh,
from
they
this?
saw him.
Oh my
This is
god.
that timing on the man running under.
What the fuck?
That just cuts off the bomb.
Oh my
Wonderful note to
god.
prep for a fight,
That's
but
so
Wonderful
annoying,
needs speed,
bro.
He needs pace, and Carrigan knows that that one smoke grenade could have just won the round.
It's perfect.
Forces a reroute out of Wonderful with the bomb. This one is down to the final few seconds, down to the buzzer. Navi moving quickly. They need to. Time is not on their side.
Ooh, he lived.
Ema with the double.
Oh my god.
Suddenly there's a chance. Navi chase that bomb plant, and they're
9.
going to get it down. Wonderful. Charge that, and that
No
gets it
time.
off
He
the
did it
bomb.
again. This is exactly like fucking Vertigo.
Takes it away.
He did the Vertigo thing. Oh.
What? He
Sick
lives
shot.
just long enough.
But holy fuck, what a play by Brokey.
Brokey.
Holy fuck.
That's one way to do it. It almost cost them, well, it did cost them last map, playing ahead of the bomb in a 2v1. Right there, it saves Faze's bacon. And that was
He
a
juked
beautiful
him
move.
so
We had a big
hard.
flank coming in.
He
all the
ran
way to
up
T
and
spawn.
played
We had
him so
Carrigan
hard.
being loud in the apartments, allowing his team to fight with him.
Oh, dude.
Still Navi make that look
The
winnable.
fake audio running up fucked him. What a play.
But one not.
Ooh. Fuck. How the fuck is
They
he
are
so
just
high on
desperate.
HP?
Trying to cling on in this map. Another buy comes around this orb.
So this round they're just swinging top mid with a flash, trying to catch that guy a window,
through
right? No
middle
top mid
begins
smoke,
for
changing
Navi.
pace. Smoke top con, flash
Brokey
in
tries
con.
to give himself an angle.
They're
This
quick
time
clearing
they
all
lose that
this.
early man. They go a man down.
Simultaneously
Faze are
going
fighting
up cat.
from the back foot.
Definitely a B split with a
Navi,
top
they've been
con
so
lurk.
close to breaking
This
through,
player
but
8
they
has lurked in
haven't been able-
jungle. Oh
and
my
this is
god,
why
Frozen. Player 8 though, Alexi B on the lurk. Alexi
Will
B.
get silenced. JL
Big
secures
fight here.
that kill. Brokey
This
on
is
the
the fight.
rotate over
3v3
Rain,
kill.
about to meet his fate.
Got
Through
it.
the murder hole,
Okay.
it's Alexi B to lock it
They
in.
know 1A, 1B.
Brokey maintains
God
control
damn,
of the B
dude.
site, and this
They
one
won the
falls
fights on
apart.
both sides. No
Once
way.
again, Navi feel like they're close, but they just can't break through.
They just can't find
Wow.
a gap. They can't find a player sleeping. Even when they're going for full XX on one side, those lurks are getting hounded down. Backstabs on backstabs. Faze holds strong. They won't group in this 2v1. This gives Ema a chance. He woke up, found his first kill of the game last round. And he now needs both in this B bomb site. Bomb plant allowed. He won't be certain of that.
He never expects that they would give him this much room. They would give him the chance to play around this bomb, and so he'll go hunting first, checking out every sideline that's available. Ema will
Why
lock
is
in
this
a
guy
bomb plant
coming
here,
in my
but as
chat saying
Brokey
Twitch
moves
stream?
in, sliding through the market.
He knows I didn't stream for the first like
Ema has
10
got to
years
do
of
this
my
all
career.
alone.
Fuck.
Not missing a beat.
Oh, fuck.
There's that Latvian laser we were promised. We were waiting for. And in a grand final, no less. Brokey is saving the day for Faze in these last couple of rounds. Just as Navi get close, it's not close enough.
That's a weird thing to
This
even
is
say to
brutal
me.
from
like.
Faze.
This is a statement.
It's the mentality of a championship winning team. It's not over till it's over.
I mean,
Not
they've been
even
in
a
a
big
fair few
stream.
finals, Harry. We've seen Faze in every single Tier 1 LAN grand final since the inception of this game.
Wow.
From Shanghai to this
Wow,
arena,
dude.
Katowice.
Wow.
They've had it all, all
my-
except the wins.
Oh my god.
Only 2 out of the 5. This would be their 3rd out of 6. If FaZe can bring this
Oh
back
my
in a
God,
reverse
Carry with
sweep,
the
right now they're making the
6-6-6.
case for it.
The devil.
They can't just be that second place team.
Carrigan right now, 6 kills, 6 deaths, 6 assists. He's bearing the mark of the devil. Done a deal with him to pull them in this
Brain.
position. Faze are looking to embarrass Navi on their map pick. They want to send a message. And it feels like that message has been keenly received by the Navi squad. They are terrified as they embark out through middle, an area they've had
Super
for
slow
free.
default.
In so many of these rounds, everything is uncertain.
One top mid, one holding underpass. You can see like one's top box, and actually player 6 was holding from back here. It's kind of like a crossfire setup where this guy would take first contact. They end up re-smoking window in the mid round. As this smoke is beginning to fade bottom con.
A mid take.
It's re-smoked accordingly by Faze. Good counter. It's a planned retake on mid. They flash.
Behind them, they look to go through in
what
front,
an amazing call,
everywhere.
bro. What an amazing
in your
call.
face, in your dreams, in your
What
nightmares.
an amazing fucking call out of Faze here.
5 on 2 in the blink of an eye. Oh!
Tiny.
Is that entry enough?
Well, it has got them control of the site. It has got them some serious room. And right now, FaZe are embarking on a double flank that won't find anything because that bomb is already here.
They showed like they could mid retake several rounds prior, but they never actually did it.
Frozen and Robs a little
and right when
faster on the
Navi's guard
backstab
was
now.
down, they
Looks like they wanna try
execute
and
the
play
mid
into this one
retake,
first.
and that looked fucking insane.
Surrounded.
Navi are boxed in, wonderful, desperately looking for a route out, but he can't find it. And so now it's got to be
another
big
huge
on
kill
for
from
an ace
Brokey.
clutch. The legacy member of Navi, the longest standing,
hit him.
spammed out,
Brokey.
finished off. The hells are empty because its demons are right here. And they are in the ranks of FaZe Clan. They are lighting Navi up. A whole map of Mirage and nothing to show for it for Navi.
Damn, it's kind of quiet.
This is the
there.
FaZe we were promised.
I thought the crowd was super FaZe build.
And Navi, the deal is off
Maybe
the
they're just saving
table.
it for third map.
The half falls in tow. Not a weak player in sight, not a gap, not a way back. Frozen is 15-3. He wants to join this squad. He wants to take a trophy with his team. Robs is burning alive, doesn't even realize. Down to 6 before he escapes, but still FaZe somehow invaluable. They don't fall.
But that's a collateral from Carrigan.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
A wild
dude.
statement in
Jail
and
on
of itself. You've seen him done it before, but
66.
Carrigan is really taking some liberties here.
Good timing from
It's a nice
Alexi
beast
B.
player.
Frozen looks pretty aware though.
FaZe don't have the resources. They
Has
need
a
to
smoke
pull
for
Brokey
Cat,
over
and he's
ASAP.
smoked off Cat previously.
That's the double lob defense over towards B then if Brokey joins the party. Brokey's not moving a muscle right now. It is just Carrigan and Frozen who have got to make this stand. They've got to hold on. Frozen overran. Carrigan trying to roll back the years, but can't find any more off that AWP. It's Brokey.
What a shot,
Bust.
man.
One
He's so
kill back.
fast.
And that levels the playing field. Brokey, you've seen that tendency to get aggressive, betray him before.
2 on 3.
We'll deal with that
Navi
point man
have to
out
close
through
it
the
out with 2
market.
here.
Rops is so low from the start of the round as Navi scramble for anything
Looks
at the
like
last of the half. They're eyeing
This
up
should
2.
be set in stone.
It's only Rain who can stop them. Rops is too low, too wounded since the start of this round, and so Rain's got to be the guy. With Rops dead, Rain follows, and Ema salvages something there for Navi.
Okay.
But 2 might be all they get if they can't come into this second half swinging on their map
Let's
pick.
take a look at these stats real quick. Oh my god, they're gonna chug it.
Hold your horses, because we may have one more map in this grand final.
They shook hands.
A 3-map affair, unseen since Boston 18. We have been waiting. We deserve it here in the Royal
Really?
Arena.
There hasn't been a 3-map grand final since Boston? Is that what they're saying? No way. Really?
To watch the greatest
There's no
game
way.
to ever grace our screens. That's Counter-Strike
There's no
for
way
you.
that. What? That is an insane streak. Wow.
Royal Arena!
That's
Are you ready to
unlucky.
rumble?
Honestly, unlucky. That's crazy. What a stat.
Right now, FaZe could make a statement. They could have Navi believing Ancient was
No
all
grand
a fluke.
finals on 3 maps?
And it would all start with this pistol round. Slow in the beginning, but the moment that ball gets rolling, will you be able to stop it? Bit thinks so. Him and Ema combine for a kill, but run down at ramp. Ema falls. Wonderful tapping away, can't find a thing. FaZe move in, and they're going for the throat. Dead to the man back in con. Carrigan whittles down, and now it's Rops. Rops being...
He always does!
No way. No way, man. Rops is alive, dude.
In the Faze jersey, he wants to change that tune right now. And with that third
He's alive
waiting,
again.
Inferno feels inevitable for Faze to Navi to battle on. Even Carrigan's dad knows it.
That's Carrigan's dad?
It's the thing, as many a team have learned, when you beat Faze,
same solid default,
one
guys.
man more than any other
Top
takes it
mid
very
smoke
personally,
and
and that
smoke.
man is Carrigan. They open up to an L at Navi this year.
One to get out, one to make sure you don't die. Once you are out, smoke top con, Molly and con. Really making sure none of these close angles can kill you. Simultaneously now you can work up cap while you're going underpass. And this guy's holding your cap for you. He can smoke off ladder, then Molly cap. Bro, they are just really making sure none of this close shit kills them.
Finals.
No flashes for any kind of quirky push.
4-on-5, make it worse. Carrigan puts him in a hearse.
So methodical, bro.
Faze go berserk.
That Molly cat makes it that way.
There's not an inch for Navi to take.
So that Molly cat serves two purposes. One, it's deep enough so that way as you're going up con, no one is going to peek and kill you in the back right there. And then two, you can actually peek behind it, like what we just saw. And it's pretty hard to get the kill on someone behind the Molly smokes.
You. What a recovery from Faze.
Damn, bro.
No one was stepping up on Ancient. The only bright light was Frozen.
Insane bounce
But
back
as
on
this
Mirage.
grand final is lurched on, as Navi have tried to play catch up, everyone is having their moment for Faze Clan.
There has been no saving grace. JL's
Taking some early B aggression
courage,
here.
Wonderful's flicks,
Smoke on
bits,
cap,
headshots,
faking it,
all
Molly
denied
Van, flashes.
by the
They swing
inevitable
top
Faze
mid.
Clan.
Great
The trade
strat.
out in middle. JL makes a move. Carrigan gets that jump spot.
Little sloppy
but his
there,
head
little sloppy
cut
there.
off. It's
You
opened
see
up
what they're
a path
going
back to
for,
safety
though.
for JL. He'll take
Taking a
it.
B hit, dry swinging top
Barely
mid.
standing.
They knew they could catch that fight.
A heavy gust will knock his head off, but Faze want nothing to do with this shot. Gonna be round the world and back again into bit.
Navi are left with the thought that this round is so far from over. They've been in better spots than this, and so it's still plenty of time
Wow,
to go wrong.
dude, he doesn't know.
Bit dead first.
He
That
doesn't know.
opens up the A play. That opens up the ending of Mirage.
Damn, this is over. 3 on
One
3
that
now.
Navi hope is just a facade. One that they hope disappears.
Extra smoke on Frozen, 2 flashes
This
on
can't
Rops.
be real. That's what they're thinking. Oh, but it is. FaZe Clan teed up to take it. A man down as they embarked on this final round, this final journey. They want this one to go all three. They want this final to deliver. And they're FaZe Clan recover.
They flip the script. They land on their feet. And now the job is just
Inferno
beginning.
Map 3, Kerrigan Grand Finals. Aware.
Happy, he's not up B. I smoked it.
Guys, one under, guys, one's falling under.
Up B now.
They're going B then. This guy was mid.
Only one. How many David?
Yeah, we just go double lock. One should be late BS, boys. I saw him mid. 15 seconds ago. Now short push. Kitchen, homie.
Standing. There's a second garden.
Yeah.
Both sides.
I confused steps, sir. Now short push for now. I'm peeking in some.
Yeah. Move up, guys, move up. You can
Flashing
move up
short.
from car.
Short one. Short.
That's stopping.
Short dead.
He was stopping. I'm being kitchen.
Molly's backside.
Rocket bench. Rocket bench.
You hit it.
Nice. Fucking perfect execution, but they got
Yes, sir. Good fucking call, boys.
fucking good shit.
The world is changing quickly.
I can't believe that there hasn't been a major final that went 3 maps since fucking Boston, dude. That's fucking insane to me. That is so insane. So since the start of 2018, there hasn't been a major with 3 maps. And unironically, it was Faze. And unironically, it was fucking Inferno. And unironically, they won on Mirage in the series before it. Dude. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's insane, dude. That's crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. Frozen, dude. Man, what a time for Rops to come alive in this major, though. What a time for this guy to come alive. Let me see. Let's go back here. Like, how was he doing? I mean, for Rops' standards, this is like below average. Damn, dude. If Rops plays like that on Inferno, it's GG.
Zone IO. ACEZONE. Yo. Code PGL, 50 euros off. Got some headphones. It's now or never.
Holy. Hashtag blessed that we get this map 3. I'm so excited. How do I rate the overall tournament? It's been really enjoyable, honestly. Like, I know the CS diehards and people are upset because they feel like the production was lacking here and there, the audio's got here and there, but like honestly, I've enjoyed it. The only thing that was a little bit weird was the crash on James.
And Navi have just learned why they say, beware the wounded beast.
Let's hear them roast
Faze
Navi.
biting back. We've got Maniac, we've got Blair, we've got Pimp, of
This
course.
was Navi's map it?
Well then, guys.
That was terrible. That was a horrible
Yeah.
performance.
That happened.
It's like
What
the
were
end
they
of
doing
Indiana
out
Jones
there?
of the Last Crusade. It's there, it's fingertips.
They're about to
but
fucking
then no,
slaughter
son, just
Navi.
let it go.
I mean, listen, at this
Ugly
point in
as
time,
face
if
first,
you
though.
didn't realize that Faze can bounce back from any situation, then really you haven't learned anything. It's happened within games, it's happened between games. No matter how hard a loss looks like for Faze, and that was the case on map
But
1.
we have
they
to talk
showed up on
about.
Mirage like
Someone's about to
nothing
be
had
like,
happened.
but
They
we
kept
have
the
to talk
same
about
mentality, the same
Navi. Where
proactivity.
were they?
They
Someone's
dominated
about to do it.
in terms of duels. They made the right calls. They played like they were 1-0 up. And this is in itself is magical. It's a brilliant performance from Faze. And that's what you call an absolute sucker punch in the guts of Navi, because that one hurts.
I mean, the fact that this is even more
Who's gonna
dominant
say it?
that the beating they
Who's
gave in
gonna drop
direction
the
of spirit,
butt?
it just goes to show that when it
Then
comes
we
to
flip.
mentality
We
and just
flip.
tenacity when it comes to this team, they seem
The
to
second someone
just thrive
says
under
butt,
pressure.
we're gonna
like
start
you said
fucking
so eloquently earlier, man.
destroying
When it comes to pressure,
everyone.
they drink it, they consume it, and it seemed like it awoken the beast in them. We were talking about Robs.
Wait
Where the hell
for
was
it.
he? Here he was just kicking ass, taking no names.
It's coming
and just
soon, the
absolutely
butt.
demolishing Navi. So yeah, if Faze are back, they're definitely back.
They are definitely back. It also goes into the conversation about Faze and momentum. You know,
Yes.
it is a team that once
Pimple
they get
did it.
rolling, once they feel that
Everyone got their point
I would
in.
say, you know,
Now we
correction is
drop the butt.
unfolding on the server, then there's no way of stopping them. We called out Robs for having a rough tournament.
He heard us
showed
talking
up.
shit, mate.
He heard us talking shit, and he said, hell nah. Kerrigan had a great showing as well. Only 9 kills in the scoreboard, but 97 ADR up there. Every single player from FaZe Clan showed up. And that's what we talked about coming into the game, that from top to bottom, everyone would.
The lowest ADR there was, I think, about 84 or 85. That's actually nuts. Everyone just sharing the load when it comes to, you know, just getting the kill, getting kills, and just shutting him down. And it goes into what we touched upon, the CT side from FaZe. They're very
was on
disruptive. They're very in your face.
That would be
you can't do a tried and tested, slow,
that would be a
methodical
fucking
approach
storyline.
because they're going to throw in a wrench or sometimes even a kitchen chair.
I mean, listen, they put Navi in their place. This was a very uninspired, timid, shy Navi, not daring at all. And there is a reason for that. And that reason is called round 2. This is where the nightmare, the unfolding happens for Navi. You win the gun round, you put yourself in absolute success position, and now you're about to get absolutely
this second round was
your force
crazy, actually, in hindsight.
Force, good timing from Kerrigan as well. And what it tells you if you're Navi is that you cannot take individual risks. You are going to be punished. And this has put such a stop to the momentum of Navi. They all got, again, very shy. And I will tell you this, from this moment on, they got 4 kills in the next 4 rounds. There was 1 kill per round. People have to realize the weight mentally of what it is to lose a round like this. It completely reset them, and I think it set them 3 steps below in terms of the Counter-Strike they wanted to play, and that's why they didn't show up.
Yeah, jump in, boys. I mean,
are you Navi after this round?
Yeah. Like, listen.
Is that what's happening?
No, I've got to say. I mean, look, we've talked at various points about capitulations, and it's like, look, you're in a major final. You have to dig deep. You have to know what to say with the timeouts.
The map literally got flipped on its head with that second round.
Remember, you're ahead. You're in the lead. No need for stress.
No, it's hard to quantify what happened right here. As much as I want to say there was a bad calling from LXCB, it was a bad performance from Navi as well, I just want to give it up to Faze Clan for having a player everywhere on the map being good for 2 kills. Whenever they tried an A execute, they would be shut down. Whenever they tried a late round into an A split, they would be shut down. Whenever they tried to apply pressure on towards Kerrigan, which they did the first 4 or 5 rounds, Kerrigan shut them down. So there was no weak link within this lineup whatsoever.
And this is where it really hurts. This is why when the score is 1-5 and you're presented with a good option, you actually fumble it. Navi in a 4 versus 2 here, completely unable to convert that advantage. And you can see how people are not playing together, how they're not daring to take the duel, they're undecisive. And that is what Counter-Strike looks like when you lose track of what is supposed to be the simplest call. I don't really care that Faze had the right setup here. I don't care that Kerrigan was here to help Rain. The matter of the fact is, when Rain is known and located, there is no speed in finding him. If the scoreline is 5-1 at that moment, I guarantee you, Navi swarm him like alligators, bees, hornets, whatever animal that goes fast, an eagle maybe, but here they were more like a slug. They were kind of slushing their way to the side.
He picked some
this
interesting
is what happens
animals.
when you're cell-shocked the way they were. This was such a telling round.
He picked some fucking weird-ass animals.
And you're just waiting. You're waiting for your next teammate.
It comes down to the... It comes down to...
Sorry, bro.
Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. I want to say... No, but here's the thing. I completely agree. We talk about body language outside of the server. Let's talk about body language in the server. Like, they were, like you said, some players, they were creeping, not making a sound, and Faze is just thunderfooting around, being like, we don't care, we're still going to outduel you. Round number 8 is more indicative of a more normal round, so to speak. And now we're going to be going for an A setup here, right? And it is going to be Faze, just going to be, sorry, round number 9 rather. They're just going to be in your face. They're not able to take them down here.
Of course.
This is like just a very default-ish setup like your opponent coming out from Faze. And the fact they're not able to get any kills there, it is so confusing, but look at the way Faze moves on. It's a 4 versus 2. They continue to push, they continue to prod. A lot of other teams in a situation like this, when you're 7-1 up, you're a 4v2 scenario, you're just going to play it safe from the bomb side. Play 2 versus 2. But no, they're going to make it feel very uncomfortable. We could see the last two Navi players just running around like Tom and Jerry, just running around the map trying to find some egress into a bomb site, and in the end, they still couldn't get it done. That is Faze never allowing you to kind of gather your resources and maybe try and inch that round away from Faze.
And it's something Navi haven't experienced so far on Mirage. Whenever Navi have played their T side, they've been successful at getting into A executes, winning out the trade duels. Worst case scenarios, you get into a 3v3. Every single time they tried for an execute, whether it was towards Kerrigan on the B bomb side, whether it was towards Rain on the A bomb side, Faze would win out the duels. They would always find themselves up 5v3, 4v3, 3v2.
What was the
so
opening
they always
duels?
had to play
It did
from
feel
behind.
like Faze
Something
won a
that
lot of
throughout the
opening
entire
duels that
tournament,
map.
Navi have not tried on the
I
T side.
didn't look at the overall.
Yeah, and look, we talked about it. Standout
it.
player. It is important, I think, that, you know, Rops gets in the mix. He was absolutely missing on Ancient. Hasn't really showed up this tournament to the standards we know he can. If he can deliver the major final to them, I think everyone can forgive him.
I mean, obviously we will. That grand final is going to dictate how we look at Rops here in Copenhagen. This was an absolute brilliant map. You don't need me to tell you this. The numbers tell all the story you need to find. I think he had a perfect balance of when to be aggressive, and here we have a couple of good examples as well, and also when to be a bit more safe. He played it beautifully. I think he's a very composed player, even in the hard time, so good for him. I mean, this was a clinical from Rops here. And again, the amount of kills that he finds in Flux, that just tells you all you need to know. He was definitely a step ahead.
And this is just classic vintage Robs coming out right there, right? And it's not just about, look, we know how cerebral he can be, but it's when he takes his fights and how he's able to make his micro decisions in the instance as it's happening while taking headshots. And we missed that, Robs. That's what missed. It's not like he's, you know, he's playing absolutely terrible Counter-Strike. It's just that when it comes to
this
taking
is like
duels,
a nightmare.
Duels which he would have won with his eyes closed a few months ago.
Navi have to be really scared right now because Brokey is popping off, and if these two have performances like this, it's fucking over. Like, they don't really need Kerrigan and Rain to put up numbers like on this team. They really don't. These three got them covered if they fucking put up a
We've got Inferno coming up, the Decider.
Yes.
It's always a classic as a Decider, even though I think the map
right now
has this weird kind of meta to it where no one even fires a bullet for the first minute every round, and it kind of sucks. But
well, I mean, you watched the Faze Vitality game. That wasn't like that.
Yeah.
They were ready to go at each other.
And set each other on fire.
Exactly. That was pretty much the case.
Some flambe going on.
I mean, for Inferno, you got to remember when it came to the early CS2 meta on Inferno, it was Faze who were the trendsetters, so to speak.
Sure,
and if you look at the Infernos that played so far this year with Frozen, they haven't lost a single one. They destroyed Vitality on it. It was a messy affair, but they got it done. They took down G2 on it as well. This is a team who haven't had too many maps played thus far in Inferno, but they are undefeated. That is a number you can't mess with. For the side of Navi,
I'm giving you guys 10 minutes.
They had a couple of close losses, close wins of Eternal Fire, but there are weaknesses,
There's
man.
6 minutes on this counter.
If you're LXCB, if you're Blade, you saw that game against Vitality yesterday, and yeah, maybe on the scoreboard it looked like Faze were dominating. They weren't whatsoever. There was a lot of loopholes. There were a lot of mistakes being not utilized by Vitality, and I think if you're Blade and if you're LXCB, you're looking at that as a great opportunity to go in here and be a trendsetter on the map. There's one player I want to bring the spotlight to, because we had the conversation in the beginning about Wonderful. He's had a fantastic tournament so far, and he's
a superstar,
shitting the bed right now. He's having a terrible series. He has 17 kills so far over the course of more than 36 rounds of Counter-Strike, and he's supposed to be the superstar. I said it coming into the game. There's absolutely no way that the man on the screen right here can win a major with Navi if he's not playing well. He's had two awful maps, one given they won, he wasn't that needed. Now Inferno, he has to step it up. He has to find some sort of impact, otherwise Navi is not going.
And you're going to touch upon the fact that the Eternal Fire win they had, which was a very kind of a close affair till at the end when they kind of ran away with it. It was wonderful on that A-bomb side with an AWP, which getting multi-kills after multi-kills while bit were crapping the pants.
I'm right there with you, and I know that he wasn't exactly stellar on map 1, and if anything, that's the bigger indictment, because honestly, when you get slapped around like it happened on Mirage, I don't really think it matters.
Have to.
Whether you have 3 kills or you have 6, it's cosmetic. All it fuels is HLTV forums threads of whoever's got 3 is going to get the hate. So I don't really hold a whole lot on that Mirage game. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Let's not forget,
but Inferno is a great moment for him to strike back. The worry that I have is that I feel like the beginning of the
these
map
grand finals
is going to dictate whether we take path A or
the
path
stage
B.
right now
Path A is a
is
competitive
too
game
big,
where
you
Navi
know,
finds a couple very early on and they get the blood going.
They really need
and you
this
can
kid.
see decisions happening. You can see a little bit of assertiveness. And
right
path
now,
B
the desk is talking about him because
and we just had a proof of concept right here. It's the writing is on the wall.
Here for
if
all
Faze
the
is
maps,
a 5-1, the way
rough,
they're capable
dude.
of pushing the momentum and
That's
bullying
their
their
star
opponent,
right there.
I fear is going to happen again. I think
Historically,
Navi need to come alive very quickly in order for us to witness a game, which I would love to see. This Mirage was not entertaining. It did not do the honor that a major final is supposed to have. It was too one-sided.
Yeah, definitely not. The first map definitely delivered. The second, not so much. But, you know, just by the nature of Inferno, I think this one's going to go long. I don't think we're going to see a one-sided affair. I think the map really
probably doesn't have maps like this.
A team that can dominate on Inferno, like, you know, and knock somebody out like 35.
0 finals, 0 trophies. He's going up against fucking
Faze are that, but you can tell me you're
crazy.
the expert.
Yeah, I think Faze is great on it. One of the biggest difference, I think, in this game on Inferno compared to what they faced against Vitality yesterday was the fact that Vitality would love to fight in middle. We often talk about banana, you know, banana control back and forth. Of course, we're going to see that. Vitality were very prone to fight in middle. So whenever Rain and the boys would walk up towards middle, they would find a fight early on. That's not going to be the case against Navi. They like to play back on that bomb site. They like to play defensive. So the game and I guess the spacing that Faze will receive on a map like Inferno on the T side would be much larger. How is Kerrigan going to use that? Is he going to use middle to throw off fakes, to throw off rotations? He's going to enable Rubs to do some of the lurks that we love to see him do on Inferno?
Finals is
or is that
wild,
space going to be an issue? Is that going to
That's
give them room
actually
to overthink?
crazy,
Is that going to give Navi room to shut it down? Because one thing that is very different from the way Navi is playing compared to Vitality is that they're way more defensive.
This man we're seeing right here, he's looking, he's peering into Imma's mind right now. he's looking into Imma's mind, because Imma, we've been praising him so far in the playoffs. He's like, he's getting his job done. He's had a rough tournament, but he's getting the job done. He has the most critical position on that CT side of Inferno for Navi. He is that A rotator. He's that A star rifler, while Bit's playing towards the pit position. And he sometimes is a bit of an island by himself towards Arch, towards a cubby position, towards brackets. And I feel like that could potentially be a liability. If Faze are able to target him, take him down. Bro, they're so screwed. Wonderful with the op towards A, Bit in pit. The other two players are towards the B bomb site. They have so many avenues to work with.
Sure, and I'll tell you who isn't a liability. That man on your screen right there. We've got to take just a few minutes to talk about JL and the extra levels, the extra gears he's found, because it is so bold to try and put yourself out there as, I'll be the lightning rod, I'll be the face, I'll be the voice, I'll do it all. I'll do all the media work, and I will declare myself a legend before I've even played in a major final. And I was thinking, wait, well, that's a good one. You like that? I'm talking about JL, but yeah, it's great.
No, here's the thing, though.
But like, you know, he's calling himself a legend, and I'm like, listen, you know, not yet, mate, but if he can get his team over the line, then yeah, you've earned it.
Right here, right now, if he does it, he will be called legend. The J is silent, and he absolutely will deserve his spot amongst the Pantheons of one of the greatest performances ever. And he did it earlier in Inferno. He was the guy running from B to A, getting 1v2 clutches, clutching out time and time again. But I don't want to rely only on that to be the winning condition.
I mean, you're going to have a couple of individuals having these moments, right? I take you back to the ace against G2. That changes the whole course of the game. That was JL. And I like to see him, I like to imagine him here in Banana with an XCP as well, because there's going to be a moment where the best Counter-Strike is not going to be an option. It's going to get messy. It's going to get about crossing flash, crossing smokes and all. And I think he's very indicated to be that. You talk about Ime and his rotations. I agree with you. I don't think LXCB is in a position where on this map, he can coordinate everything. I think you rely heavily on some of the individuals making plays. This was one of the map where Apex was so adamant about it in Vitality, saying they're not doing anything. They're not helping me. They're not moving. I don't know how the map is going to look like. This is where Ime has to do a couple of moves. This Wonderful has to reclaim space with the AWP. You don't want to be aggressive in the beginning, as Jacob was talking about. That's fine. You don't want to fight up in bracket. That's fine.
I don't know. I feel like
you have to go
at this point, it'd be crazy almost to bet against Kerrigan playing another 5 years, right? Like, dude, he's been a pro for so long. He's like so good at it.
Tournament is that he's making the right plays regardless of the pressure
He's
of the situation.
That's right.
He's truly a pro at being a pro. He's put 10,000 hours in being a professional Counter-Strike player.
It doesn't matter if the scoreline is 2-2, 7-1, or 13-13 in overtime. JL will always go for the play that he thinks is right in the situation. The vista for the game, the way he reads the game, the way he's able to win game-winning clutches by keeping himself calm in those pressure situations, it's been outstanding to watch.
Yeah,
as you said, Richard, you love Inferno, you think it's going to be a close game back
and
forth, well, then you put focus on JL because he's had a game-winning clutch pretty much every single game he's played during the major.
Yeah, and look, I think also, you know, had some stellar performances on this map. They need it now, though. So, guys, we're getting close. There's like 1 minute before we're going to take it back to the casters. So, I don't do predictions.
Check this out.
I've learned over my long and illustrious esports career, they're worthless because we can't see the future. And ultimately, you can only lose.
I share a birthday with the GOAT. That's all that matters. Share a birthday with the GOAT. It sucks, though, to not be the best Counter-Strike player born on my day. It's like, he's always got me, you know? It's like, I can't even be the best on that day. That's fucking crazy, actually.
So Faze Clan and beat them with your mind. That would be the moment for Navi. The system of play prevailing. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to say we see an upset.
Okay.
King Kerrigan gets crowned tonight.
Less than an hour, Kerrigan would have won this major.
Yeah, okay, I love it. We're setting them up like Professor
That's
X and Magneto, guys.
The biggest jinx ever.
We're going back to Harry and Hugo for the deciding map of the Copenhagen CS2 major.
The last time we got all 3 maps in a major final was Boston 2018. That was where Kerrigan at the helm of Faze experienced the greatest anguish of his career.
Oh, I don't like that jinx right there.
Tonight, maybe history has to be broken.
Oh,
the final map is Inferno, just like it was all those years ago. Is it heartbreak again? Or did Faze rewrite that story right now?
Pressure makes legends, and only one team can beat that.
Molly
Navi
on
writing a new
Brookie,
chapter,
one
a new
flash.
book. Faze trying to right wrongs, and Kerrigan The king of
Could be a lot of
Copenhagen at
things
the
with this
helm of
buy.
it all versus an Alexi B who has finally led an international team
Some
not
banana
just to
control off
major
rip.
playoffs but to the grand final. Inferno is bound to be epic.
All right.
Always used to make for a great decider. And so let's see if that holds true here and now. Robs
They
starting
hold
things
on
off
to the
over in the
molly
boiler.
early.
And it looks like the rest of FaZe Clan want to
Kinda
come around and
shuffling
join him.
around.
Navi,
Push the
Lion
molly
Wave with
onto
only
Frozen
2
here in the
players
mid-round.
to defend this side of the map.
Brokey gives the smoke
Ema
over to
and
Kerrigan
Bit,
here.
they've got their work cut out
You
for
can
them.
see people.
Pressure.
Ooh.
The pass. They'll deal with Rops early. They flush him out from balcony. The
Double
apartments are
smokes on the
clear,
wrap.
rent is due. FaZe are moving
2-on-4 in this
tap
A
on the
site.
bit, and that stems the bleeding. That stops the
But
aggression.
since they're
allows a
nested
bomb
in
plant here for
halls, they
FaZe
don't
Clan.
flood out.
They know how important this
If these
early
guys
game
didn't
is.
get nested in halls, the flood would have happened.
So they want to try and take space away.
Big
They're going
fight.
to pressure Ema, but he will not go down without
Still
a
a
fight.
4-on-3.
It
Still
takes
a
up his
hard
position.
retake.
FaZe Clan still
Oh, man.
searching, still hunting, but that might hurt them in the long run. Bit has the chance right there, and with Brokey dead, it's just the captain, it's just Carrigan, alone in the pit, no one by his side, and so Navi, they're the ones to get off to a good start now.
That is not an easy round for Navi, even with a 5v4. They may have FaZe surrounded, but we talk about
Explain the
how hard
importance
these
of
retakes
major
are,
wins.
how easy these post plants
Dude.
can feel. FaZe
It's like, here, how do I explain this? I played in so many tournaments all over the world. I fucking went to like Dubai, Australia, all this other shit. The ones I remember vividly are the majors, because pros just put the importance of these games higher than any other tournament. I'm not saying that they don't feel pressure, they don't care about the other tournaments. They really do.
keep them honest in middle, deep smoke, deep Molotov.
But when like the
denial of
dev
space,
is
and a denial of
another
vision for Ema,
force,
he gets
dude.
flashed out. Frozen comes hounding down.
Oh man, he's
Frozen in
gonna,
the
no
smoke.
way, no way. Oh
Spammed
wow.
out by Alexi, he'll
Maybe
go
shouldn't
no
spam
further.
there.
They waited over in middle, waited for this smoke
But he knows
to fade,
two are
and now
here,
they try to play
so
their
they
hand
fast
through it,
go
and it's
A because they know
fast up
2A.
the top mid.
4-on-2 in this A
Explosive, but
site.
into the crossfire.
They need this
Wonderful.
trade. They
Will
don't get
hold the
it.
fort down. And he
Big kills
buys
from
enough time
Wonderful.
for JL to come in.
They knew they had them separated. They knew they had the 2 top banana, and the second they knew they had the 2 top banana, they're like, we gotta send it A. There's a high likelihood there's a third in spawn, and there's 1 on A. Truthfully, I think they just needed to drop a smoke left mid and just storm up lane. I don't know if they had a smoke right here, but I think they needed to smoke left mid right in front of Wonderful. Because then you would almost guarantee that you're going to have either a 1-on-4 by the pit or a 2-on-4 approaching the site without a crossfire.
It's the exact start Navi wanted.
You can flash it off.
Now, while we give FaZe all that respect for how convincingly they showed up on Mirage, it felt like Navi had just flowing too close to the sun. They thought they had this one in the bag. But a little time in between games, a chance to talk to one another and really talk. And then you come in here, you win the pistol, you
And the
convert
third
that
halls.
second round this time.
All right,
A
so
feat
Rops
you
has the
weren't
full
able to
setup.
accomplish
He knows these
back
two
on
are out.
Mirage.
It can be forgotten.
He knew he had a 1 right
Write
there.
it off. This is a BO1 right now.
Good fucking 1.
With the world on their shoulders, with everything to play for. Legacy.
He heard that guy running back, so he's like, okay, that guy threw a smoke, ran away.
Navi
We have
truly born
1
to
guy in
win.
banana. Just trade this kill, guys. We win.
Alexi spraying, they come gunning
They traded
through.
it. Okay.
The pistols are
They
making
know this guy
round
can beat them,
tense.
though. They should know he can beat them.
all the
So they're
stands
jumping
between
these
them and this
corners.
site.
They're trying to trade the
JL.
kill, but they can't.
He'll lock them out of it. Buying time. Navi have got everyone here now.
They did it. They knew they had to trade that 1 kill. So they're jumping around these corners to create space. So that way, if you're holding the corner, you kind of trail it, trying to catch the kill. Second guy will swing and kill you and trade the kill.
Can't stop this, surely.
Can't catch him on the cross, but he will find Rain, and now it's just Brokey. A deagle and a bomb plant, that's all he's got to work with. Navi are the ones on the clock, but it's Brokey feeling all the pressure, swinging it with the deeg, and with these shots missing, that window is closing.
I still can't believe
gap
that
is
kid
closing.
said
Brokey can't
that we're gonna
find
crown
a thing.
Kerrigan.
7 bullets, and he will convert the kill. It's all JL to keep this round in check.
Thin
I still can't
margins
believe I heard
right
that.
now, but Navi are ticking.
Bro, If someone on if I said that on a Valorant desk, like imagine I said that on a Valorant desk and like Faze was like Paper Rex. Oh.
Why, this will be it.
I would never. I might feel that way, but I would never.
Wonderful early.
Bro, those fans would.
We've been waiting for him to have his moment in this series. It certainly wasn't Mirage.
All right.
This isn't his first rodeo. Well, you got a team of Navi players who have
puts tons of pressure on these alt mid players, right? You take this pick into alt, you take this pick, you push apps early in the round, you jump across apps and go for super fast push.
Saw him in Spirit.
And it's also allowing like Banana to potentially get kills at the bottom.
We know what he can do, and now Navi need him to show it.
Oh, nades downrange and Frozen is found.
Super passive.
Dealt with early. A star from both maps for FaZe Clan fizzles out of existence
The
here.
third is back.
In their first rifle
The fourth
round.
is coming. The early line is here.
Aima, quick as he arrives over towards B.
Navi heavy favorites here.
Carrigan sent
Really good rotates.
him. The A site is closed, and FaZe, they will get that memo.
Oh, man.
So here they go into just one man.
The Navi
JL.
fans are fucking so active.
And a 1v2 that decides to FaZe have anything
Yeah, I
to
was
play
about to
for
say, I was
in
like
this
surprising
round.
that there's only one here this late.
In that rotate, and the
Here's the
Molly's going to
second
be there
coming.
in time. Time is the one resource that FaZe Clan do not have. He doesn't elect to throw it. It comes in too late.
Oh, the Molly on the jump up. No, Molly on the jump up. That's a great
JL
Molly.
into the back of the site. This Bastion that just refuses to give up ground will get run down. So now it's Rops.
Bastion.
Has to go where
Playing
no
Overwatch.
one's gone before. 1v5 at the B site.
Oh, he
and
needed to
tap
plant
on the
that.
bomb,
No
but
time.
not given the fights. Wonderful. Will walk that one home.
Wonderful looking column too, actually.
The composure from Navi. This is a different team to the one we saw on Mirage.
Absolutely.
Chug Norris.
Got to give it to this roster for resetting in that way. Sure, first map looked fantastic. We didn't doubt FaZe to show up in the second. But the fashion that they did, the threat posed to Navi, and still they do not shrink under the lights on the stage.
Our live stats
In
here.
the highest pressure game of their careers, they rise to the occasion. 4-0 now on CT side.
Why are we not getting the fucking update? Where is it at?
Do those doubts come creeping in?
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Damn.
Navi going where some of these individuals
I feel like the
have
mid
never
rounds
gone
are
before
all going
all
Navi's
the
way right now. I don't feel like FaZe's approach is terrible. I really don't. I'm not like panicking if I'm FaZe, but it's
I
worrisome
think it comes
for sure.
off of an incredibly one-sided map as well. The resilience to
And Kerrigan might be having fucking
believe
flashbacks.
you've still got this one, and to come back into the third in outstanding form. JL is the one leading the charge. Almost 170 ADR.
I still can't believe it's the first map 3 of a grand finals
So
in the major
FaZe slow
since
it right
Boston.
down. They haven't liked the pace
seems
of
hard
these
to
last
believe.
few rounds. Navi anxiously await them.
Retaking banana control
Roki's
right now. You
flash
got the
starts
Molly
to
to
tee
clear
up the
all the
aggression up
close.
through
Good
Banana, but
Molly.
another smoke down. Thus far,
Instantly
FaZe have
responded.
respected every single
Chill
one
the
of them.
fuck out, Banana, bro.
So that
You
won't
ain't going
change anytime soon.
anywhere.
But look at this mid-round re-aggro out of Navi.
No
Creeping in top
smokes
mid, they're
means
trying to
we
take
have
real
no more
estate
stall.
back, and they
We've
spot
got
the
to
top
get the
middle is
info with
clear.
our bodies. They
They've
get the
given
info.
Alexi all
The
he needs
third
to work
leans
with
B.
in this round to piece it together.
Do you see how they just did that?
Would have to
They've
be a
kept
Carrigan
Bit in an
classic
aggro line
with the right
mid,
rotate.
and they've
Right
left
now
this
it
player
looks
balked
destined to
or
be this
lane to trade
B-bomb
off of him.
site. Alexi
They're
wants the
so
forces, he
active
wants
right
to
now.
catch
Flash
them
peek
sleeping at the wheel. Flash
from-
blind him. Do they see? No.
Oh
They
my
find out
God.
the hard way. A TK comes
I'll
through.
never expect him
JL
here.
atop the boxes, and FaZe fall. They crumble. 20
Masterful
seconds.
rotate
Nothing
right
to
there.
show for it. Carrigan may find the gap, but there's no bomb, there's no chance. It's all Navi.
Wow.
This is monumental. Faze cannot get a grip. 2 timeouts after 5 rounds.
They're feeling the pressure, they're feeling the burn. Alexi's got them right where he wants them. And we're finally getting that form out of JL again, that terrifying form.
Yo, what's good,
The
Joe?
best form he's ever displayed, shining through in the Navi jersey. 9-1 to start this game. This could be a career-defining performance if JL can keep this up.
This could be an MVP locked in for JL. He
Actual
has been
fucking
the outlier
PTSD
for
right
Navi.
now
He
for
has been
Kerrigan.
a rock in this competition. Going from a middling man in Apex back at Paris, sure, they make a run, but
T-side of this
he
fucking
wasn't the
map.
star. He wasn't the outlier.
All right.
Right now,
Half
he's
by
writing
with
a new
Tech 9s.
chapter.
Deep smoke to get control here. Not letting this eco get close, right? Slightly different approach than this smoke bottom mid. 'Cause
Faze.
they're just going to stall out deep banana this round. They don't want these techs to be able to full exec,
Back
right?
to basics.
That would be a nightmare. If these Tech
banana
9s
position's
full
so difficult
exec
to break
on B
through.
from here just for free, it's a nightmare. So you have
Faze
to
have not
actually
lost
make
this
them
map
earn
in this
every
year. They
inch.
played it 4 times.
They leave a smoke on Alexi B, he can smoke car.
They have the depth. They have the belief.
He's just jiggling this line. Ooh,
Do
he
they have a
resmoked deep.
chance? Navi are
Okay.
giving them no way in. Alexi retreats
Is
to
there
grab more
a smoke?
utility
Yeah,
back
there's
from
a
the
smoke.
spawn.
I fuck. Or
Faze
flash?
finally
Nade?
flashed
What'd he
through that
grab?
smoke
Molly?
at
I don't
the
know what the fuck he
mid-mark.
grabbed. What did he just
But
grab?
Navi don't let them in for free.
They're already ahead of the Molotov. They
that's
played
a
right
sick
through
nade.
it. So Alexi's got to be
Fuck.
gun on. Straight shooter. First kill found.
Guy has
It's
100
Carrigan.
nades this
As
round.
the IGLs clash, Alexi's got to have even more. Getting run at by the
Okay.
pistols. He won't stand the test of time.
This is huge.
Bomb plant found. Hell of a spam at a bit. What a great time for it. That tips the scales back in Navi's favor, even though they're the ones playing catch
Oh my
up.
God, another one.
smoke spam.
And
Big.
another one.
What is this
What?
form? He doesn't even
What?
see them. And now they run in.
What?
Shut down. It's all bit, baby.
Yo, show us
He
the
bites
replay.
back.
What?
And once again, he looks for vengeance against Faze in a
Kerrigan's
final.
dead.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he is that legacy Navi player. He is the one still standing
Oh,
from when Navi
dude.
last lifted a major trophy, and he's the one with a score to settle versus
Faze
FaZe
looks
Clan.
shelled right now. No
And it was a
way.
close game last time. They lost
Oh, the
Inferno
nade
to
in the
Faze, but they lost
smoke.
it in OT. Right now,
Dude.
Faze have
What a
barely broken
goat.
through.
What a
couple
goat.
of chances, a bomb plant here and there. But Navi are not giving them peace of mind.
I know, dude.
They
I've seen
can
people
be
do it on the spawn
competitive
smoke a couple
in this
times
grand
now.
final.
I'm like, oh, here comes the nade on the planner. And they're like, nah, dude, we're fucking nading the
Was
smoke.
Mirage
We're getting a
just
fucking kill.
smudge for Navi? Because they're seeing far more clearly now. Oh, the cracks are showing.
Yeah.
That pressure is certainly building for
Oh,
FaZe.
bro. The whole setup.
Great
This
setup
point in
as
the
well.
game.
Wonderful.
Hard
Not
read.
been needed on
You've
this
been
A side.
sloppy.
Now's
You
the
missed the
time.
jump. You're a little bit off pace. The time is a little late. You're a little bit more sloppy this round.
Man, the Rox goes in. It's a 50-50. He rolls wrong.
Now being posted. They
Not again. Not again. Come on now. Dude, it's doing it again, isn't it? Dude.
try to run him down
There we
through
go.
the molly, but by his side and bit in this form. He has not forgot Antwerp. He has not forget the last time that these two teams matched up. in a major grand final. Bit wants revenge, and he wants it swiftly.
You give him an AK, he'll give you a major trophy. Regret it.
Are we caught up?
Faze, faceless in this final map.
And the thing that's so wild is after
Dude,
Navi's
7-0.
run through that elimination stage,
buy.
Bit was not the man you
Kerrigan
thought you would look to
0-7.
in this grand final to be the difference maker.
Trying to force the issue here in
He's
Banana. They're
making more
changing
than
the
a difference.
pace,
He
but
is
oh my
making
god, they're
this
getting
a
met with so much
nightmare
util.
For FaZe Clan.
The retake of
More
Banana is so
aggression.
good. They get it back.
JL hasn't exactly been sleeping towards his B side.
But they, so while, oh my god, dude, while it's like, okay, they got it back, they retook Banana, it's still, in my eyes, a win for FaZe in this early round because of how important the stall is on the defensive half of Inferno. They took all of this really quickly, they forced the retake out quickly, and now they get a clean exec in like the 30-second range because of that. But it took all of what we just saw, and it took two people getting chunked down. Worth? I don't know. We'll have to see. This nade being in play, though, is brutal.
JL bides at the back of the coffins, looking to put them in boxes.
Like you can see, the stall will run out soon.
They're going to come through this smoke. They're going to try and play with some confidence here at FaZe.
All right.
And that will get
the guy spraying coffin lets them know it's probably,
oh,
that's a nightmare. One of the high HPs.
Anymore?
Oh dear.
JL on the spam.
That's so
Oh my god.
Everyone is injured. Everyone is wounded.
Ropsy's to have a fucking around here. Honestly, Rops needs to kill the flank. So Rops' first contact right now onto Imit. He needs to get the kill because that'll let Frozen live.
Imma locked in a separate fight at Banana, one that has yet to come through. It's Brokey to
There we go. Rops got it.
Imma on the flank, but it's only Frozen left standing. One kill from him.
They needed one more out of Rops.
Frozen is gonna be the guy.
They got it anyway.
Gonna be the one.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I said Rops needed that fucking kill for Frozen, and he got it. But holy fuck, I still didn't think Frozen was winning that clutch. I'm not gonna lie.
Is having an unbelievable final, and FaZe need to propel off of that clutch.
Oh. Ooh.
It doesn't get closer than that. 5 points.
But you saw the importance of the Rop kill was that Frozen's spot was never revealed. Thus, in the 1-on-3, he got one of them for free with 5 HP. The second one was against an Opper. Again, we're just coin flipping at that point. And then he gets the diffuser.
The timeout is immediate.
That's all Rob's getting the kill, bro.
That felt like a bit of a misstep. They knew about that last player over towards Banana, and yet the first man in was not checking for it. So this is that one chance now to keep...
Dude, I don't know if he went too early. Like, initially, maybe I would have said that. But, Jesus Christ. If we, that's what I meant to do. If you look like, I think Rob's actually showed up in the kill feed. Damn it, we're in the wrong fucking round. We're lost.
Not yet.
Rob showed up in the kill feed though. He was spraying at the run-in. Got an assist. So I think Imate peaked off of that.
Once more, but
and Rob just 180 and killed him. Oh, that time behind that flash. Oh, dude, they caught him. Kerrigan 0-9, 21 damage around.
How many smoke spams have we seen in this
man.
game? I mean, we see Inferno played at the highest level, and it is so punishing.
He is having a nightmare
FaZe
of a half.
Get anything for free. It comes at a cost of health or time.
Pimp did him so dirty.
Through the molly, through the smokes. FaZe always playing through the util. They deal with Alexi. JL back of the site.
Big fight here.
Had a great start to the game, but he's got to do a lot here.
Way,
does JL? They're pressuring him onto the USP. Got to try and do it with the side. What? They just can't deal with him, and eventually Rain will. 2v3 in the retake.
FaZe look a little slow.
Oh dear.
That's unlucky. That's, dude, that's the avenue for FaZe to come back in this game. That's it. Look at the money now. Oh my god.
Take a deep breath now.
Those Galil trades in the site, the 3 trades that came in, followed by this TK. Next round is huge. They're going to have a bye this next round, But if FaZe can win it, they're going to rack up rounds this half, and we have a game.
Start. You wouldn't imagine that pressure build-up is so soon, but it was wonderful. First man in to that 1v3 that gets given over to Frozen.
The hardest round is the last round, closing the game. That's the difficult part. It's one thing to start 7-0, but stopping a
They got the
comeback,
Boston
a
script,
very
but
different
C9's roll.
Hey,
oh,
FaZe know
fuck.
exactly how hard that final round can be. If I say 15-9, you know what I mean. Oh. 15-11.
Unlucky, dude.
And that was a 2v3 that Navi looked interested
All right,
in as well.
they bought down, guys. Bottom of the barrel, 2 MP9s.
Stop them chaining rounds together. If you catch FaZe sleeping, you're in the golden spot, but it's a team that can build back very, very quickly.
Flash for Frozen here. Oh, it's late. It's late. Oh, no.
The turning point
for
FaZe.
Dude.
And so this round, JL throws himself into the fight. Straight down Banana.
No.
He's opened this up for Navi.
Make good with what you got, right? Limited weapons, limited util to buy this time for Navi on CT.
The banana
so
control
just
from
throws
Navi
himself
has
in. It
so
forces FaZe
goddamn
reaction on the other side of the
They
map.
won the fight pretty
Concessions
much every
made.
round.
But options opened on A. For how long is the question? That fourth rotate is here. JL committed. And FaZe's solution, an apt one in these last 2 rounds, has been to play ahead of the util, explode through the smoke, catch Navi on different timings.
JL's got
While
the
it's been
cutoff,
effective
though.
back to back.
He's jump
now they've
spotting
got to
from
beat
car.
back the AWP.
Let's see if Wonderful is feeling that pressure. Holding the line, he opens with the first. Carrigan
this is not
churned
good.
up at the first light of that AWP. They try to find it over towards Long, and in doing so, they run up into Alexi.
This isn't good.
Navi look to put those last 2 rounds behind them here and now, and it's just Brokey. Now Rops that stands between them and that goal.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Straight
dear.
away, Navi are back into it.
T-side economy. T-side economy. I think FaZe will have a bye here, but man, it's like, it's not going to be a great bye, but it's a T-side bye, so it's whatever. But their chances of crushing the economy and like really rolling with this half, probably putting 5 on the board, that's literally long gone. Look at the pie.
Navi in full control of the CT side, even with blunders being made.
Wow.
Almost nothing comes for free.
That was a really big round.
Carrigan killless still. Rops his quietest major yet.
I think it's also worth noting that that last round, we saw Carrigan in the back lines throwing flashes for Frozen inside Banana, who was the first death. That was the first time I think I've seen them use not Carrigan in Banana.
Deeper than that.
I like that first one. He was getting like rinsed earlier.
Carrigan over towards Long, first man in,
No
first
way.
man
Okay,
to
they trade.
fall. Rain will reply. That's a foothold taken
Did he
over on the
snag the
long
AK?
side. Wonderful tries to react with this AWP. Hasn't had to do much yet on this CT side. But he's been good for the kills whenever
that's
they're
fast.
available, and that's another example of this. Rops offered up. Wonderful's not content with just the first. Brokey waits around this corner. Wonderful.
Ho, 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 ho. Oh my
And so
god.
finally he has his round.
Oh,
JL mopping
dude.
up Banana.
It is not
And
looking
Navi
good
are
for
building
FaZe,
all
man.
over again. Wonderful. Spots that final player, and even then doesn't take the risk. Rain is a dead man walking.
Oh,
as
dear.
Navi surge through this third and final map.
And how long did we wait to see if Wonderful is the real deal? A
Holy
title
fuck, man.
taker, a Titan toppler.
All right, so they half bought that last round for this not too sick of a buy on the last.
But now up on the big stages, unfazed
Man.
by the pressure.
Oh, and 11, 15 damage around.
In this final bout
Oh.
for glory, for legacy. Only 1 death in this entire map. A monstrous appearance against G2. Wonderful is the real deal right now.
This is
Can Faze break through yet again? A glimmer at the end of their T side.
He's literally fucking reliving
another
Boston
smoke
out here.
to appear through.
Retake a banana. Molly.
Navi's
Smoke.
util has been near perfect. This is
No
a
one's
higher
here.
game.
This banana control has literally allowed them to stack and cheat the correct site every round. But this round, the rotate's slightly late.
Those micro
All right,
moments,
5 on
they all
2.
come through for Navi.
5 on
And so
2.
a desperate play up through
Trade
A.
works
Wonderful
out. Oh
traded,
no,
but
he's in
still
halls now.
stands.
He's got halls
And Bit
control.
doesn't want to let them in for free. He's now the only hope up in the apartments. But at 16 and 4.
He's
Having his best
16
game
and
of the
4.
major right now. In the grand final, in
Didn't
the
even realize
third
that.
map. Bit still has more to give.
He has a
still
flash.
has more to say.
Ooh.
Frozen quakes in his boots as the end is
Wow.
nigh, and Bit is the one looking to deliver it. Rain in the pit, and a lot of time ticked off this bomb. Rain can't secure,
okay.
but Brokey will.
Curse activated.
Just
They got the
about
third.
3. Heading into the second half, the last half to be
Oh,
played
man.
up on this stage. It's not a lot of ground to cover. A huge challenge, an insurmountable challenge stands before FaZe, and for Navi, they are in top form right now.
Every single player playing at their peak, it feels. We have Parasema, we have JL a step above, and we have the behemoth Bit. Making life difficult
Oh, I was right.
for FaZe.
I tried to activate a counter jinx. It made it worse.
It's just enough.
Oh. That was before the fucking
FaZe
half
need to
even
muster
started,
everything
dude.
They've got their captain killless at halftime.
Oh.
And even that is terrifying, right? You,
0
you
and
want Carrigan in
12.
top form to feel comfortable, to make the calls to recover this game. And for him, this is like deja vu.
I just want him to get kills. I don't even
He's
fucking
got to
care if
trust on
FaZe
his
loses the
team
game
now. He's got to
anymore.
rely on
Not
the
like this,
firepower,
man.
the star power of FaZe. Exactly what this roster is and always has been. Some of the best shooters in the game. And they can't make a mistake. Navi frothing at the mouth, but Alexi holds them back. Make sure you just win this pistol, and that trophy might be yours.
Navi are flowing. The
Oh
read over the
my
game has been
God.
stellar. Even in this round, they were about to walk
Chat,
into the 3-man B stack.
the 2-on-5 A-hold here. Rain and Rops. The two
Defending A
Rs.
site. It's Rain and it's
Oh.
Rops to try hold back the coming tide of Navi.
Time to roll these Rs, bro. It's
pressure.
over.
Rops dealt with.
These Rs are getting rolled out here.
As well, the site
Oh,
cracked wide
fuck.
open.
It's over.
There
It's
is
over.
no respite for FaZe. No
Oh,
pistol
fuck.
to give them a freebie to elevate this number. No, it gets worse. Navi, you have to throw yourself through here. 10 rounds is right around the corner. Can Navi squeeze those shots out? Glocks on a crossfire, some whiff bullets, but JL recovers, and he looks to close. 2 more kills, and Wonderful is there. As Navi know, this is inevitable.
Are we forcing, chat? Are we forcing here? Are we fucking forcing here?
Alexi tried for so long, so many international
we might be
rosters.
forcing here.
It was 5 years ago we saw him in
We
a
are
major
forcing
grand
here.
final.
We are forcing here. Yeah, I agree. I think if you lose, if you give them this 11th, you lose.
And not only did
Fuck
he take
it.
down his
Either
former
you
roster
win
in G2
this
in
round
that
or you fucking
semi-final,
lose. I agree.
now he's taking down the big dog of Counter-Strike to secure a major victory.
All right, so they got some early banana control here.
And there's so little standing in their way. And Alexi
This
can
is the
feel that.
smoke I
Navi
wanted
can feel
early.
that. They know that they've got FaZe quaking in their boots. And with each round, each kill, they're moving closer.
No.
The Counter-Strike's holy
No.
grail.
They had it.
Once more, the A site crumbles.
It's over.
Navi
Dude.
are up to the task.
No way. What
after
a
getting
fucking
destroyed
insane
on
run.
their map pick and Mirage. Better teams, more experienced squads would have crumbled here. But Navi have doubled down.
0-13
they
right
earned
now.
their spot in this grand final. They weren't about to let it
They're
slide
not
away
even
from
giving
them.
him a kill.
They doubled down heading into a third map. And
Oh
everyone
my
comes
God.
alive. Faze are left with one shot, one stab in the dark to try and stop being swallowed up whole by Navi.
I think they have to buy again.
And we saw at Katowice just how devastated Karrigan could be. That 0-3 to Spirit in a grand final phase couldn't even get their foot in the door. And the
Oh, dude, I think they gotta buy again, chat.
destroyed. But this one may
You gotta
hurt
do it again.
more. So close,
Oh, you
but
fucking
maybe too
fucker.
far. A task for FaZe Clan
Oh.
on home soil, on their third time in the Royal Arena in a grand final, and all they have to show is silver. That would be devastating. And this final timeout, this final chat to legendary player, now coach Neo, has got to inspire something.
I mean, they're very aware of where they're at, just how
definitely
dire
not
this
a fan
is.
of
They would be playing for
in
overtime
this
otherwise.
format,
They've
but
thrown all their money on the line
it's what
here
it
in
is.
this.
Wow.
This
Third-
round decides the
The
outcome of
number
this
keeps
game.
going down, guys. We went from
Karrigan
21 to
0-13.
whatever it was. Oh my
Maybe
god,
a new
these are sick to
darkest
my
hour
stomach.
upon him in the third and final map.
The king getting dethroned in front of his nobleman. Navi in no hurry. A full spread default. Apps take. Banana theirs. And at so little cost. FaZe have to hold on to what they got. It is not a lot. Molly ready at the B-bomb site. Smoke must go. Navi chomping at the bit. The guillotine is out. They on for his head. Karrigan blocks him for a moment.
Oh man.
Small sigh of relief for FaZe as they do stop what was looking.
I respect it. They thought there would only be one at B in that moment.
Alexi left options open.
Because they know FaZe is on shit buy. They know they have to like stall out in weird ways and stack.
Still looks to come through for
Worth the
Navi
risk
as they
right there,
work their
low-key.
way up long. Bit has been unstoppable.
Man.
And so there's no slowing him down now.
Rain needs this
He
kill,
wants that
but
second
it's
major
all
trophy in
timing.
his cabinet.
Yeah.
And he's looking to take Navi there
dude.
to the promised land. Bit chains together
Wow.
another. And as Karrigan moves in, no kill yet.
There we go.
Will finally
Holy
deal
fuck, he
with
got
Bit,
one.
but
Thank
can't
God.
follow through.
All right, he got one. That's all
This
we
might
care
be
about.
a foregone
Cool. Okay.
conclusion. FaZe risked everything on this buy. Frozen has been the guy across all three maps to shine bright for FaZe, but he's been spotted. No element of surprise. JL and Wonderful, they will close this. FaZe broken and Navi elated.
Wow.
As 5 kills is all that stands between
Chat.
Navi and a
Any round for FaZe from here on out, we're playing it. Any round from here on out for FaZe. It's this vibe.
It's a triple. Chris Paul has picked the fourth quarter to
Cut the lead down to 42. That's literally what we're seeing. It's over. This shit is so over.
They eclipse Eternal Fire.
It's just a ticking
They
time bomb
murder
right now. It's a
G2.
matter of time until
And now
fucking
FaZe,
Navi wins
their
this major.
final foe.
And to do it in this fashion, it's not
Wow.
even been a competitive third map. This is
They have
a
9 fucking
brutalization of a
chances.
world-class
The money is
roster
gone.
before your very eyes.
Holy.
To recover from Mirage in the way they did, the way they died, that felt like the series had
I know,
started
man.
for FaZe.
I know. The experience all on
But
FaZe's
the
side.
reality is
Holy
so much
shit.
grimmer.
Man, those banana retakes in that first half, the banana control from Alexi
Navi
B.
tiptoe their way to a trophy.
Oh, Alexi B masterclass.
At the first Counter-Strike 2 major.
Lexi couldn't do it with his Finnish brethren. But entrusted
What's the
with
basketball
Navi's
clip point?
first
It's just a
ever
meme.
international venture.
It's like Chris
He
Paul,
looks to take
famous
home
player,
the
hits a
gold.
3, but it's in garbage time. It cuts the lead down to
And he
42
wants FaZe
points.
to
They're
feel
down by
that. He
40
knows
something
they're under
points.
all the pressure.
So it's like,
A slow round.
We're just
with a big
watching them play the game, but we all know the outcome at this point.
Victory is right there for Navi, and all that's left to do is reach out and grab it. Ema opens, Bit responds, and Navi with each kill, with each second, they can feel
They're
that
so
they are on their
fucking
way
good, dude.
to the crowning achievement of Counter-Strike. In the city of
Holy
spires, a new kingdom looks to arise.
What a bar.
Navi, one
They're cheering
kill
already,
away.
dude. Emmett and Bit are like
And they know it now.
high-fiving and shit. Like I'm in the back. They know. I got goosebumps, man. They feel it.
To come through. And there's the killing blow.
Oh my god. The underdog story.
Navi's highest height in years. And the gamble of taking breakout players from Paris and molding them in their image pays off.
Man.
Vindication
The immediate
for one of
team huddle.
Counter-Strike's brightest minds.
Bro, I want to cry.
Alexi B securing his major trophy,
What a fucking
taking
squad.
down his former roster in the semis, and besting one of the greatest in-game leaders Counter-Strike has ever seen when it matters.
Wow. No one
Bit,
believes these motherfuckers.
the only remaining Stockholm champion in the black and yellow, he held on when others had enough. Revenge for the Antwerp final against Faze finds him glory once again, and Ema proves that Paris was no fluke. He ascends once more and one step further, engraving his name on a major trophy. JL enters the pantheon of legend. He called it
Wonderful
and an
Spurs
MVP
finals.
level performance to propel
Spurs
this roster
finals.
to new
Let's
heights.
go.
He's just getting
Let's
started.
fucking go. Oh man. Let it all out.
And finally, wonderful, following in the footsteps of his idol, showing that greatness can be obtained no matter how big the boots. He is born to win.
In their first outing as an international squad at the major, they etch their names
Navi
into
got
the
the team
history
shoes.
books
We
here
got jail
and
in
now.
socks.
That vindication for Alexi B.
Oh shit. Thanks, John.
Besting Carrigan, one of the brightest minds that Counter-Strike has to offer, and driving home that he is the real deal. Navi, the first team to lift a major trophy in CS2. Your champions of the PGL Copenhagen Major, it's Navi!
The PGL Copenhagen Major Champions, Navi. Let me start with the mastermind.
What a run.
Little Blade. When we first spoke, you said top 4 would be nice. Well, how nice is this?
Top 4 was minimum goal, bro. So, of course, like, you always can win. You will not believe, just believe.
And what was going through your mind during this game, and how did you guys come back, especially after that second map?
We knew that new map will be, third map will be different. That's for sure. Like, Inferno is completely different map in terms of map control, in terms of decision making.
Here we go, guys.
We did a lot of mistakes from Mirage. We fully
Navi take home the 500K.
Start city side and smash.
Faze 170.
Certainly did.
Decent chunk of change.
Congratulations once again.
MVP of your finals right there. JL.
Your second major
Actually,
trophy,
they crowned him
21
MVP of the whole
years old,
tournament.
and you had to change language, learn to speak English, play in an international
Honestly,
team.
fucking
What
deserved.
do you want to say?
I was actually coming here. I was literally
Thanks
writing
everyone
something
for
about
support.
JL.
It was amazing.
JL's fucking insane.
You're amazing, guys. Thank you.
And you, in this final, we saw the same bit that we looked to see. We saw your individual level raise back up. What changed? You just felt it?
JL into like here.
I don't know, we just play our game and try to play good.
Okay, but let me ask you this then. Is the headshot machine bit back?
Bro, 1.9 here.
They think so.
They think so.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful.
Crazy.
Trophy in hand. You come into Navi, you're replacing Simple, the greatest in CSGO, but you kept saying, I want to make my own name, I want to have my own path, I don't want to be compared to Simple. Do you feel like the performance you had here now shows the future and the dominance you can have?
I don't know what to say actually. It was a really hard game for me, and I think I played really bad, but my teammates are beast. And I want to say thank you everyone guys for supporting. Thank you my family, thank you my girlfriend for supporting. I love you guys, thank you.
I need Mr. Where did Alexis gone back in there? This has been one hell of a performance. There's a lot of emotions. Royal Arena, were you entertained?
Man.
Alexis coming back onto the stage. We must get the leader in here.
Yeah, let's talk to
Ima.
Alexi, dude.
Mate, you did it.
I fucking did it!
Bro, I was not familiar with this kid's game. I'm a huge JL fan right now.
You created, the opportunity you created. We look at your performance here right now. We look at where you came from. When you look at the
I didn't watch
Paris
all
majors,
of the
what you
games,
did
so
here.
I can't award an
What can you say
MVP like I
about
normally do in Valorant. But
It's
if
crazy.
I could
2
award
weeks
an
ago, I was really
MVP on the
promised
games I
I'm a
watched,
bot,
this guy would be
and
my
I'll never reach
MVP.
anything in life, and now I'm the major champion. So who's talking now, bitch?
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh, I love this guy.
I think that's very well said, Joe. Ima, second place last major. You come onto Navi and you've had your struggles. It's not been easy at times. You said it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if you're
bro.
bottom of
He's
the
been getting
scoreboard
it from the
if we
community.
win the whole thing.
He took the
What do you
GOAT
want to
spot.
say to all the people that didn't believe in you, didn't believe you could do it again?
I mean, I can start with saying that if I have to choose between last major when I was like top ranking every time and then losing, and this one whenever I'm most of the time bottom or I'm doing everything for my team and winning the major, there is no brainer, trust me, like it's crazy. And I don't know, it's unbelievable.
Oh, dude, I
It's
love that.
unbelievable, but you have.
Oh my God,
When you get
dude!
through
Just
this,
witnessing
right,
like
when
the
you have
young
criticism
talent
online,
evolve.
Did you ever start to let it get to you? Did you
Oh,
ever have
that-
your mentality?
what a fucking answer.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Did it ever get into your mind, the criticism, the thoughts from people?
I mean, like, sometimes, I mean, I don't mind at all. Like, I got a lot of hate in my career before, but now it was like a lot of hate. Not like it was a lot of hate, and sometimes you cannot, maybe it affects you a bit, but what you can do, you need to move on, and then now I prove them I want the major no matter what, like what they can say now.
Exactly, they can say nothing because you are a major champion.
I need to say one more thing, Jaxi pregătește PC-ul.
Anyone know what he
Thank you
said?
very much, Ima. Alexi.
He started playing his 20s. Wow. Yeah, I mean, when I would love to pay more attention to CS if I can get some Go streaming rights.
This,
And
a late
I've been
birthday present.
trying to get gaming again off
You could
stream,
say
but
so.
I haven't been playing Valorant very much lately.
Just feels unreal.
You've been in many finals, but you've sat in second place so many times. You sat in second place in 2019 for the major as well. What was going through your mind after that second map, though, where you sadly got destroyed by Faze?
to be completely honest, I didn't feel good. I think a part of the loss was for sure on me, and I was thinking about it heavily. Even Blade told me to wake up because there was a couple rounds I did not my best.
Wow.
But I feel like all the reflections I've made throughout my career, I don't take it to heart. I'm trying to learn, and I went into the decider constantly trying to make moves and trying to make them uncomfortable. And I felt like I had a good read on the game the whole match, and that was the most important match of my career, so I'm super happy.
Bro.
And what's it like for you to do it where you go through each game?
That is so cold what he just said. And props to fucking Blade for getting his IGL back in this game. What a coach. Blade fucking told this kid, buckle it up. And he did. No way.
Honestly, I don't know. I have no clue. We just got into the championship stage. I'm saying let's go one match at a time.
He's trying to hold it together right now. He's like
2-1 on the final. All I have to say is Torilla Tabatan!
Royal Arena.
He spoke the alien language.
Got one more, but we will give the champion one more.
What did he say in the
Nothing
alien
of this
language?
could have been possible with the teammates I've had. So selfless. Everybody doing tons of work. The past 6 months we've been having up and downs. Everybody has worked their ass off, and Blade deserves his respect as well. He made me a better IGL, and he's the best coach in the world.
Damn. And that's coming from an IGL that already fucking
And
won
this guy
shit.
is the fucking MVP of the
Went to
major.
major.
This is one very hyped up, one very excited Navi. And they are your PGL Major Copenhagen champions. Royal Arena.
He's gonna regret not saving that
Let me hear
jersey.
you make some noise!
Let's meet at the market square. It's a finish meet. What?
Yeah, this was meant to be the coronation of King Karrigan, usurped from his throne by a Finnish prince here in Denmark. And we just saw the arrival of Alexi B, the real deal, finally winning a major, winning a big one. Maligned for so long. What a story.
If anyone had to take down Karrigan, it better be someone who truthfully deserved it. And I think Alexi B and the Navi boys did that. Of course, everyone inside the arena, or most people, would have loved to see Karrigan win. I think out there in the world, for everyone watching, internationally speaking, everyone can stand behind the fact that Navi played one hell of a game tonight against Faze Clan. They were the better team, they had the better individuals, and they fully deserved this victory. Again, for Karrigan, it does suck to lose another final in here, but they did it to a team who on the day were better.
What an incredible path for Navi in this play, Richard. You have to realize first, pit against Eternal Fire, people thought there's no way they can tame these beasts. They made it. You move on to G2, you're thinking, wow, that's one step too high. There's no way they're gonna take them down. They're big stage players. And then finally, when you pit against Faze, we're standing here saying in an hour, this is gonna be done, and Karrigan had won. They defied odds at every single turn. And this is how you create a legendary run, by taking it, all the changes against you, and what a group of people. I called it. I didn't think it would be that easy, but goddamn, they deserve it.
I go back to about 14 years ago, 15 years ago, Richard.
The Finnish language, it's so crazy that there's Finns in the chat that like couldn't even tell you what he said. I remember I was talking to Lurpus a long time ago. I can't find the link I'm looking for, but there's words in Finnish that mean like 15 different things. And it's like, you never really know what the fuck is going on. Like, bro, look at some of these fucking things that are on this page. Like, look at this. It has 9 meanings. This means the spruce is on fire. It means the spruce is returning. The number 6 is on fire. The number 6 is returning. 6 of them are on fire. 6 of them are returning. Your moon is on fire. Your moon is returning. And it also means 6 pieces. What?
This is why it's an amazing story.
How is that even possible?
Of course. You know, there were people out there, you know, certain friends of ours that may or may not be here.
What
who
a
said,
language.
Put Simple in for Imma and they win the major straight away. But what about now? What about now? Right?
That is a beautiful response. It is the most beautiful response you could have. And I agree with you. It's just absolutely beautiful to see and to feel the emotions. And when Alexi B is talking about the work they put in, I think it has to be the most.
As a Chinese finishes an alien tweet. Bro, Mandarin and Cantonese is pretty fucking hard too, though. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but like the word "suh," I don't know. It means like fucking for death. What else does it mean? I mean like something else, something else.
It's not my MVP, listen, but for my money, he's right there.
He's the MVP of the major. You have to understand. This is JL.
Definitely.
Who is
Definitely
JL?
MVP. For at least
when
when
he
I
joins
watch.
this team, everyone's underwhelmed.
Yeah.
You know, and he didn't make a great start, but he said, I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to earn that legend status that I have conferred upon myself. And to do it here, to be the best player on the day, the last one left out of all the great players we've seen, the highest ranked that was in the tournament, and then to just close it out like this, he is a legend.
I mean, he had to show, he had to walk after speaking, after talking the talk, right? And looking at the playoffs bracket, you're talking about Zywoo, you're looking at this phenom called Donk, you're looking at Robs, you're looking at Frozen in the server, you're looking at Raid in the server, and he steps up to the plate. Like you said, Richard, he called himself a legend. Today, he earned himself that title.
He's a playmaker. He is a guy that made it happen for Navi. Again, we speak about the foundation, we speak about the team play, the cohesion, the synergy between the players, but you need certain players to elevate yourself at certain moments in the tournament. If you go back and watch every single JL moment in this game or in this tournament, you would realize that he was clutch when he needed to be. Absolutely. He was making the play when he needed to be. Not only does he have the stats to back it up as an MVP of this tournament, but the impact he found at crucial moments. We're talking overtime games. We're talking scoreline 11-11. He comes out with a 1v2, a 1v3. JL had a fantastic tournament in more so than just the stats, but also in the impact he had throughout the tournament.
And he will definitely be the MVP, but I would hate myself if I didn't take a minute to talk about Bit and what he's done in this grand final.
We have to. I mean,
this is beyond reasonable, the step up that he's gotten, because prior to the grand final, he was in category of players that are yet to show us what they can do. Where is Bit? What is happening? Is it a communicational issue? Is he having any kind of pressure? And he had an absolutely masterful performance in the entire grand final. But that number, 137, 131 ADR on Inferno, rolling back the years. I mean, listen, he's got 2 major titles already under his belt. He's been playing majors for 3 years. He's got more than Simple already.
Yes, he has more majors than Simple now. So I guess you know, Twitch chat will be calling him what, B2T.
Simple 1 major, Bit 2 majors. No, listen, I was critical of him when I'm talking about the A-bomb side. It was like Imma and Bit. I'm not feeling good about his brother. I'm not really feeling what they're doing here. He took the fight to Faze, dude. He shut them up. What the hell is this? He is just absolutely mauling them alive, chewing them up. Look at this Estrada especially.
Yeah, look at this.
He doesn't fall back. He's taking it to them, not allowing Faze to feel comfortable. Dude, this is literally what he's doing to Faze here on this map is what Faze did to them on Mirage. He's answering back, and he wanted that major title. He absolutely
This is such a sick run, man.
It's been a couple of years since we've seen this Bit,
Like,
right?
you really have to appreciate this Navi run. Look at this bracket. This bracket is crazy. They had to be huge dogs from the moment everyone knew the teams in the bracket. Like, so, the only reason why people probably would have picked Navi is because of their side of the bracket and their opening game. But if like Navi in this opening game played any of the other teams, they would have been heavy underdogs in this entire. Let's like take the entire thing. The only reason why their odds would have been remotely good is their matchup.
In terms of competition, this is the scene that we deserve.
They barely squeak out of here.
All of these teams in this bracket to get to the stage of crowning Navi, look at those teams. Think about how good they are.
This particular bracket, this is not the end of anything. This is the beginning of something truly
crazy,
I'm looking
dude.
At Mouse, yet to prove themselves. I'm
The
looking
story.
at you, yet to get that win.
And
for
this
Nick. I'm
kid
looking at
just
Eternal Fire, who finally
absolutely.
caught fire.
Where
great,
are we?
even though they fell over here, right now. Faze Clan, we'll get to them a little bit later on. Team Spirit, we know what sort of a trajectory they've been on. This is such an exciting
Oh, dude,
time for Counter-Strike.
I actually
together,
agree.
and it makes it
I
even
think
more impressive. than Navi. Looking at all those teams that they're the
Wait,
one
my
to
shit
top
froze.
It really is crazy. I'm just reminiscing.
Oh, that was scary.
The mindset that we had at the beginning of this.
It's still
glorious
scary.
Sunday,
Why
where
is my
it
shit
was
frozen?
Promised for Faze. It was promised for Faze.
This is
title
actually
was right
scary.
there.
I feel like my shit's gonna crash.
Books about how Kerrigan would do it here in the World Arena. It'd be his second major. What they had shown against Vitality.
What's happening, actually? Like, it's being really weird. I feel like my PC is about to crash. It usually does this weird shit when it's about to crash.
Makes it even more impressive than Navi. Looking at all those teams that they're the one to top here, Maniac.
It really is crazy. I'm just reminiscing of the mindset that we had at the beginning of this glorious Sunday, where it was promised for Faze. It was promised for Faze. This title was right there. We could already start writing the books about how Kerrigan would do it here in the World Arena. It'd be his second major. What they had shown against Vitality had put us all to position. And yet, you know, Counter-Strike finds a way to surprise you.
And I'll say a few words about Faze, but we're not going to analyze anything they did here. We want to talk about the victors. I'll just say this, and that is that to Kerrigan, you know, I hope you can come back from this. You've given us so many great memories and great moments, and you did it this tournament. No shame in being second after a game like that from Navi. But I'll just ask you guys, I mean, you know, this one's going to be the most painful, I think it's the most painful moment in his career.
I mean, Inferno once again is the theater of nightmare for
Cloud9 major.
I think this hurts more than
Has
Boston.
to be pretty bad.
I mean,
in a different way, especially when you consider the context. Kerrigan has won everything throughout his career. He's won the major, he's won the Colognes, he's won the Katowice. The one thing he hasn't been able to do is win inside the Royal Arena, win on home turf, win on home soil. Of course, a second major to his name would be fantastic. Doing it on Danish home soil, the first ever major in CS2 would be fantastic.
Bro, it was at this moment. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around this moment.
It's the clutch situations. And at that game, I think the advantage is clear on that stage, Richard. There is one team that knows
thinking about saying it.
Counter-Strike, the pressure, they drink it. That's how they play the clutches. And I'm sure Faze is in a prime position for this grand final.
I can't wait to get it started, guys. Thanks for all your thoughts. Now, I don't need to tell everyone at home Counter-Strike has been blessed.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it. It was before that.
That's the same criticism we gave
whatsoever.
True.
There's two very clear factors to me. It's early round aggression.
Where did Pimp say it?
That throughout the entire matchup. Maybe Kerrigan was looking at that game thinking, listen, LXCB, listen, Navi, that was quality Counter-Strike. I would rather not Vitality yesterday. So if anything, it could be a sign of respect for FaZe Clan, admitting that, listen,
that's our criticism. That's our criticism.
Dude, where is
we don't
it,
want
actually?
to play. I think we should give that to Kerrigan as well.
I mean, listen, the way Faze will beat you can happen on Entrant whatsoever.
True.
There's two fully committed on the Robs, that is going to happen again, and then it's the clutch situations. And at that game, I think the advantage is clear on that stage, Richard. There is one team that knows, lives and breathes Counter-Strike, the pressure, they drink it. That's how they play the clutches, and I'm sure FaZe is in a prime position for this grand final.
I can't wait to get it started, guys. Thanks for all your thoughts. Now, I don't need to tell all of East because it puts you on a field. I am so some love for Harry and Hugo.
I guess it was before that.
Maybe
Where was it? It was. I thought it was right, but I thought it was right before the match started, right there.
Beautiful for this Navi team.
But it wasn't there.
No one can take away what happened tonight for Navi. No one
Where
can take
was
away
it?
this feeling of them crowning themselves as a major champion. LXCB standing on the desk celebrating. But if you answer me, or sorry, if you ask me and you want my truth answer, no, I don't.
Oh, it was. I thought it was before the whole series.
Have everything they needed.
It was.
It's a team that definitely are in the conversation for the playoff.
Was
it's
it before
also a
third
team
match?
where I think there are certain things within it that I don't necessarily like. In this tournament, I can't put a finger on it. It's fair enough, they win it. We're not going to downplay that by saying it on the desk, but I would be highly surprised if Navi is a top 5 team within the next 6 months.
Ooh,
oh, that's
spicy.
No, I would have had them probably in top 3 or 4 conversation from now on. The question is, the individual brilliance that we've seen from the likes of JL, the maps, the series we've seen from Bit, is that something we can rely on? Is JL actually a sleeper agent superstar? He acted as a support.
It was
Turns out
before
he was
map.
an MVP candidate all along.
It
if
was
that
before third
becomes
map.
consistent, then there's a new ceiling for Navi.
It was right here. Because it was like an hour.
In 2018, that was where Kerrigan at the helm of Faze experienced the greatest anguish of his career. For history to be made tonight, maybe history has to be broken. The fight.
I love this.
Would have won this major.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
King Kerrigan gets crowned tonight.
Less than an hour, Kerrigan would have won this major.
Yeah, okay, I love it.
It's so confident, dude. He's so confident. Oh, man. Oh, dude, in Valorant, that would get you fucking eaten alive.
And that is that. That was the inaugural CS2 Major. Navi, worthy champions. From everyone here, we'll see you next time.
Nah, you gotta go all in.
Welcome to the dawn of a new Counter-Strike era. Brace yourself for an unprecedented level of dynamism and competition in CS2.
Oh shit, they're releasing the whole tournament schedule? Damn, they got hella tourneys. Even going into 2026. Wow. Oh, they're trying to compete with ESL and Blast now. Oh, that makes sense. Makes total sense. Next year, there's like 15 to 16 tier. Yeah, dude. I mean, if PGL is rocking like 6 events, dude, that means ESL is going to be putting at least 6 on the board. And Blast is probably putting like 5 or 6 on the board too. Bro, the calendar is going to be so packed. It's going to be insane. And then there's going to be majors in the middle. It is going to be wild. These players are going to be constantly playing in tournaments. They're rich as fuck, though. CS players get paid. I feel like CS players are the richest players out of like any esport, by the way. They do be getting paid over there. Dota quite rich too. So CS players get like really good salaries. They get the open circuit. They get the sticker money that's guaranteed across like all the players. Dota definitely has the like TI, which is fucking huge. It's hard to compete with fucking TI, and there's like multi-million-dollar tournaments all over the place that they get. You know, like they get so much shit. I feel like they just get it all. Wow. Just fucking from before the... What did someone want? They wanted nuke stats or something? What did you want from chat? Someone wanted nuke stats, right? What did you say? What did someone ask for? Of course, Pazuki, of course. Why did someone ask for that? Oh, peace out, Ern. Of course, of course. Oh, versus EF. Oh, he didn't. Wait, he didn't play it. Unless you mean way back here? Is this what you mean? Could mean pain. Oh, versus Spirit. Oh, this game. Holy shit. Holy fuck, he shit on them in that map. Oh my god. He has 18 more kills than Wonderful. That's insane, actually. No one on the other team's even fucking remotely close to him. Wow. Dude. That's outrageous. He had to just been multi-fragging so much this game. This game had to be fucking crazy. JL, 4 Glock HS. JL, 4 Glock HS. Same play though. Wonderful's getting clutches in this game, it looks like. Wow, I actually got that one clip. Probably just chipping in like left and right every round, just 2K, 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 2K. Dude, that's a fucking ridiculous map. That's actually a fucking ridiculous map. Wow. If Dunk would have won the major, I feel like we're going to see Dunk winning majors for sure. It's just a matter of time. That kid's insane. TOs are nowadays pretty loose with perms. Well, I'm definitely down. I'm not gonna lie, like it helps a lot when people come into my chat and ask me these things, because I do drop the ball on like just doing it and being aware. First of all, I drop the ball on, and then doing it, I will also drop the ball on. So having people like hound me and tell me to do it helped me a lot this time. Like, yeah. Also, it's like one of those things where I felt like the first one is the hardest. So just the fact that I did this is like all the anxiety of actually co-streaming CS is gone, which is good. I had a lot of anxiety about doing it, a lot, but it felt really good. And yeah, I appreciate how you guys were pretty warm to it all. I didn't get like really haters in the chat, and yeah, for that I definitely fucking appreciate it. Like, yeah, because it gave me a lot of anxiety. Like I said, I didn't play Ancient and fucking Anubis, and yeah. You know, vibe check from me? Okay. What was that? Where did the fucking... Bro, my Twitch is like frozen. I'm not even getting the alerts. This shit's just fucking frozen. Look at it. I don't even... Like, I hear the meow, but I don't know who's subbing. Hold up. We will figure this out. We have figured it out. Nick, thank you for the primer. CNG, thank you for the tier 1. All right. I'm gonna dip for the day, and yeah, everyone take it easy. Again, thank you guys for tuning in for the co-stream of CS, and I want to be on tomorrow to game a bit. I've been playing off stream. Truthfully, just like how I had anxiety about co-streaming CS, I also have slight anxiety about playing on stream because I feel like I've been co-streaming so much and I feel like I'm going to play like shit. But tomorrow I'm going to play on stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah. All right. Peace out, guys. Send you guys to Brian. Peace, peace, peace.